should work now. Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. Better for you that you didn't hear Beppe dancing, singing and laughing before the game. Probably it will be the only time that we are doing this in today's watch along. You know it, pre-game, watch along and post-game of Udinese Juve here together with the Juventini of the world on the channel. I'm extremely happy. Nicola Innocenzi is writing, what an entrance with a disaster. It's always the same. When I restart my computer, I don't know why, then on OBS they decide to actually take away the microphone, so I need to plug it in again with some settings. But now with the experience I don't need to look too much for it because I know what it is. Allora ragazzi, today you know who starting that the kind of surprise of the day, Boga dance. So all the people that are here already in the chat, will we do the Boga dance today? Yes or no in the chat? I just want to read it. Yes or no? Boga dance today? Yes or no in the chat now? That's what I want to read. Yes or no? Boga dance. Boga dance, because he's starting today for the very first time under the black and white colors. Yes for Giuliano. Yes for Jan Reichel. Martin Snyder is with a yes also for Daniel. Yes, Yorio. Yes, Mr. Defpen, I saw a no. I will absolutely not read that. Ciao Nick, ciao Nicola Innocenzi. We will do it twice, says the Bianconeri team. Yes, yes. Beppe show today. I don't know about that. Yes, depends on the result, of course. Huh? Yes. Yeah. Yes, I'm happy. Allora ragazzi, Udinese Juve. It's the fourth game of match day 29 because yesterday Torino won 4-1 against Parma. Today I watched it. Inter drawing and crying against Atalanta 1-1. I watched the first half of Lecce that was playing against Napoli. At the end, Napoli won 2-1. I watched 45 minutes, then I quit watching. Unfortunately, I should have continued to watch because when I left Napoli, they took advantage of Beppe not watching anymore and scoring 2 goals. It is what it is. They won, but anyway, we are not fighting against Inter or Napoli. We are fighting at the moment against Como and Roma that are playing against each other tomorrow for another big game. But we must do our thing. We today must do our thing. And what is our thing? Beating Udinese. You know that I didn't sleep well this week. I had these kind of nightmares with a prediction of a 2-2. Thursday, Friday keeps getting in my head that 2-2, not because of Udinese, but more because of Juve. I hope I'm wrong, and hopefully Luciano Spalletti, with that change of formation, is saying, Beppe, you will be wrong. Hopefully, really sincerely. So what about the lineups? We go immediately. The lineups are telling us that Perin, confirmed for the 4th game in a row in the goal. Finita, per Di Gregorio. Guys, 1 game, 2 games, 3 games starts to be an evidence. 4 games is a sentence. A sentenza. Perin into the goal. We speak about that. Kalulu, Bremer, Kelly, Cambiaso, Locatelli, Thuram, Conceição, McKennie, Boga, Yildiz. Yildiz today as the number 9 of the team. How are we put on the field? I will show you. Starting with the away team. Okoye into the goal. Ezibue, Cabazele, Christensen, Zaraga, Ekkelenkamp, Karlstrom, Atta, Camara, Zaniolo, Davis. At the moment, Davis is in super form, but also Udinese is doing really well. So pay attention to the team. Udinese, Davis, Atta, Ezibue, Okoye, that against Juve is always prime. Buffon, pay attention to Zaniolo, that is living finally a second life. They have some good players, especially because I said it today. I said, what do you think about Udinese to Michele De Blasis? I was live with him on Juventus. He told me, pay attention because it's a real physical team. And I added, on top of being a physical team, to me, Udinese's danger, probably the biggest danger of Udinese, is not that it is only a physical team, but especially that it's a team that is free. that is totally free. They are playing with free minds, and these are the most dangerous teams to play against because they have nothing to play for. They have nothing to lose anymore, especially mid-table teams like that at match day 28, 29 are already safe. Well, they have that moment of brilliance, that moment of, you know what, let's put ourselves in the window that people are speaking about us, that in the summer they can go and grab us, because Udinese is not a team that is keeping their talents at home. From the moment that they are hitting the jackpot, the player is gone. That could happen to Atta, that could happen to Davis, two players that are on the market. Pay attention to the name of Okoye as well, that is doing a good season. Few blunders, not against Juve. I saw him playing against other teams that we don't like, where he didn't do perfect performances, but against Juve, he's quite good. So pay attention to these players. Camara, also a good player. So it's a good team. I see in the chat Elias, they're saying Beppe, it's an underrated team. Yeah, because they have these blocks of moments, blocks of 10 games where you cannot play against them, and unfortunately I believe that we are in that moment where they are really doing well. Juve is playing with their traditional 4-2-3-1, that becomes a 3-4-2-1, depending where McKennie will position himself when Cambiaso goes more up, with Kelly a bit more on the left side. But that's actually the way that we are playing today. The newness is Boga with Yildiz there. This is how we ended the game, and we played the second half against Pisa after thinking about it, after hesitating about it, and especially after recuperating Boga for more minutes in the legs. Today, Luciano Spalletti went with the decision that the fans were waiting for. We want to see Boga starting there. We don't want to see Jonathan David. That was the huge big question. There were some moments of doubts when Dusan Vlahovic didn't make it, because we know he has not been called up for the game of today. Probably at home against Sassuolo next Saturday, and then maybe probably entering for the upcoming game, the game after the international break. Allora, ciao Mané that is writing Juve, the story of a great love, storia di un grande amore, with embracing black and chorus, rising strong, all of you. Bravo Mané, ciao Mauri, Juve 97, ciao Juve since 95. Let's win Beppino. Ciao Leonardo, buongiorno Thomas McLuff. Who's the ref? Is he good? I have absolutely no idea. You know that even after everything what happened, etc., I never watch the referee. At least it's not my intention, or they come through and they go to my eyes, or I have no idea, really. And I'm preparing really the game and everything. When I did the course of a sport commentator, I know that it's also something that is part of it. You need to look at the referee, the statistics of the referee, the career a bit of the referee. You know a bit of the story, the big games that they were directing, etc. But as a fan, I don't. Then when I see their face, unfortunately, I have some memories that are coming back, unfortunately. This is what it is. Attenzione, because today we start actually with a beautiful one. We were starting with 42,498. We are at 42,499 Juventini of the world. We are about to hit the jackpot, 49,500 today. That would be a first step, and then we continue to grow with 50,000 in our site. Ragazzi miei, Beppe, can you do a video where you predict all of the games of Serie A? I did today, by the way, did not the video, but I predicted all the games of Serie A except for one of yesterday. And honestly, it didn't go as expected. I did it together with my friend Michele De Blasis. Michele De Blasis said, Inter-Atalanta 1-1, 1-1. I said 3-1. He won because he was correct with the correct score. Napoli-Lecce. He said 2-1. He was again correct. I said 1-2. So I was completely wrong there again. Udinese-Juve. He said 0-2. I said 2-2. I hope that Michele goes with a hat-trick. At the moment, it's a brace for Michele De Blasis. And at the moment, I totally failed with the two results of today. So I hope he's right. I hope he's right. That would be a really beautiful one. Forza Juventus for, I will not say your name, and we hit it, and we have hit it, 42,500. Bravo, bravo, bravi ragazzi. 5-1 today, pay attention to Udinese. Aron Turion, pay attention to Udinese, 44,444 should be your next goal. No, we go with 50,000. I don't care about the mid-term objectives. David scores today. I hope so. If he can enter and scores, I'm happy, even with Pinsoglio. You know that. 52 mesi, 52 months. I don't even know how much years this is. 12 plus 12 is 24, is 36, is 48. Oh, we are at 4 years and a half of membership in a row for Tariq, that I even know since the beginning. One of the first followers of the channel was Tariq. Mamma mia, have been on the channel a few times as well. David scores and Bastoni wins the man of the match because he is so positive. The medal of the positivity. Incredible. But I was watching today the list of the Oscars. Apparently has been nominated twice for the Oscars, Bastoni. Once for the best acting on the fall of Kalulu, and one for simulating an excuse, because I love to remind that he didn't excuse himself. Don't be fooled by Interisti. No, today was beautiful. Today was really beautiful. And Inter-Atalanta today was really, really, really beautiful. Andiamo just. Grazie, Ader. Grandissimo Ader. Hello, Beppe. Good to see you again. I am always here. I'm always here. I know that, for the people that are following the channel, I even increased a bit the videos on the channel. 52 points, matching Tariq for Anthony Schifano, another huge supporter of Gjustjuve. I will match you, Tariq. Forza Juve, grande Anthony, grazie Tariq, grazie ragazzi. The stadium will still, no, because they were playing at home. They were playing at home, so would be strange. They were booing their own player, but with Inter, you never know, of course. How long before the game starts? 16 minutes. We already spoke about the lineups. We will come back on them in a second. But first, let me say hello to Cecilia, grandissima. She was the very first member of the channel. Don't forget about that. Grazie, Cecilia. Mane, with a beautiful donation. Beppe, Juventus is more than a football club. And I agree with that. It's history. Passion, pride, the black and white colors run through our hearts, and our loyalty never fades. Through victories and challenges, our love remains the same. Mamma mia, oh, Mane, we found a poet here. You should write down every pre-game the intro of the channel. Mamma mia, we found a poet. I was watching last time the movie Hamnet. You know, you watch it also, their nomination with Bastoni at the Oscars. Oh, Shakespeare cannot write this, huh? I will say it again. Beppe, at the celebration of Pio Esposito is a bit too much there. Beppe, Juventus is more than a football club. Let's do it good. Let's do it good. Let's do it good. Beppe, Juventus is more than a football club. It is history, passion, and pride. The black and white colors run through our hearts, and our loyalty never fades. Through victories and challenges, our love remains the same. Mane. Grazie Mane, grandissimo Mane. That's beautiful to start like that. But also Marco from Canada, Bastoni wins the MVP because he is so nice. Yeah, even in a game that he's not playing, he should win everything. No. I tell you, I was listening yesterday to a friend of mine, Paolo Rossi. Paolo Rossi that worked years and years and years at Juve, was a bit the almanac of Juve. The memory of Paolo Rossi is immense. Yesterday he was making a joke after discovering that they nominated Bastoni to win the positive example of La Lombardia, the region of Lombardia, where Milan and neighborhood. He said, if really they are giving that, I don't know, we should actually recommend, because if we are speaking honestly, guys, what they are doing there, pushing that narrative with some politicians that are really pushing that narrative for Bastoni, they are actually They are doing it actually worse. They are making it bigger and bigger, and the hate that people have towards Bastoni will become only bigger and bigger and bigger. They are not doing something good for him. They are absolutely not doing something good for him. It's really strange that they do not understand it. If they didn't speak about it, and probably people after 2-3 days, they would have forgotten about it. No. They are pushing. They are over-exaggerating, and it's actually not good for him. At a certain moment, the guy will go to the supermarket and he will be whistled everywhere, also in supermarket. And then, of course, after him being whistled at the supermarket, they will give him a Medal of Honor. The most sustainable groceries done this month goes to Alessandro Bastoni. What? The most ecologic, the most cost-conscious groceries were done by Bastoni. You never know. In life, you never know. No, they are really exaggerating with that story. It's over the top now. In a normal world, we should laugh with these kind of things. It should be something really that is a mockery. But no. In Italy, you don't laugh with these kind of. They are really serious, and they are really, really serious about what they are doing. I don't understand it. Can we go back to I nostri polli, to our guys? Thomas Pecorelli, why don't Juve have Juve politicians? Seems like every politician is Interisti. Juve has some, but they are quite, they are doing it the right way. If you're a politician and they are asking you once in your life, are you supporting a team because you are totally out of context, and you say, yeah, I'm supporting Juve, basta. But I believe that when you're representing people, you should be above that. You should not repeat every single day that you are supporting a team. You're supporting the people of the nation that you are representing, or the region that you are representing, and actually pushing it away, not being ashamed of what and who you support. But that's not important anymore. You are having you have a responsibility. At Inter, apparently, it's not like that. At Inter, it's absolutely not like that. They look at Infantino, with all the respect. I have no problem that he is an Interista and that he said it once. But, my friends, every public apparition, every public representation or interview, whatever, from Infantino is telling you and repeating you that he's supporting Inter. Why is it necessary? I really don't understand it. They have that thing that they need to say it. It's stronger than them. Then if you say it, it's one thing. Then if you start using your power to do strange things like Calciopoli, it's something else. Or not only Calciopoli, but yesterday again with that offer or that proposal to nominate Bastoni to be the positive example. I don't know. I've never seen in my life someone being whistled everywhere in Italy, from north to south, from east to west, being whistled, and then receiving that. And by the way, the people are not whistling Bastoni. Eh? The people are not whistling Bastoni. You know what I tell you? Bastoni is the least to blame in all that story. Eh? I tell you that. I tell you that. The people are taking an icon, a symbol of being tired of them playing the victims. This is what people are whistling. It's not Bastoni. It's people that starts to open their eyes because Inter starts to be exposed in front of the entire world. And the people, I'm not speaking about Juventini only, people are tired of their victimism, of their playing the victims, being always the ones. Oh, basta. They're fed up. Basta. This is what people are whistling. Eh? Not Bastoni. If I will watch, what time should I wake up tomorrow? Because, I have no idea. By the way, I don't know if there were qualifications. The game is starting in 9 minutes, so I will go back to the lineups in a second. I have the app. I have the Formula 1 app, but I don't open it a lot of time. So the results, let me check. China, starting grid. Oh, third and fourth. Not bad. Hamilton third, Leclerc fourth. That's tomorrow. And what time do we play? we play at my time, it will be... The race... Oh, okay, it's a bit more... yeah, it's a bit better. It's at 8 a.m. Okay. You know, I would love to do a... I would love to do a watch-along for Formula 1. Would not be bad, would not be bad. But okay, let's go back to Juve. Juve, I told you already the lineups. I will tell them again. Perini into the goal. Kalulu, Bremer, Kelly, Cambiaso, Locatelli, Thuram, Conceição, McKennie, Boga, and Yildiz. But it's a fair lineup. I must say that what we were thinking is reality now. Di Gregorio lost his spot. If you want to give him a bit of rest, you give him a rest 2 games. You give him a rest. I thought it was a stretch against Pisa, but 3 games. 4 games, it's definitive to me. It's a tough one. Tough one. He took a decision, Spalletti, but at the moment we are not there to look for sentimentalism, for romanticos. Guys, decision needs to be taken, and the one that are giving you more trust, they play. But it's the same for Jonathan David. Guys, can you tell me if there is one thing that you are not agreeing with the lineups of today? Tell me what you don't agree with the lineups of today. I show you here again the lineups of Juve. Write down if you agree with something, if you don't agree with something. In the meanwhile, I will take... Oh, by the way, Marcus Thuram today, he missed 2 goals. Big as a house. Total disaster, Marcus Thuram. I will put the away shirt because I never put it on. Give me a second. But write down if you agree with or not with the lineup of today. I hope you still hear me because I didn't go away. I'm still here together with you, but it's really long time ago that I didn't put the away shirt, and here we are with the blue away shirt that I know that people didn't like that much. I remember that really well. Here we will take off the notifications. Arrivederci. Up on the phone as well, otherwise I will receive the notifications. Do not disturb when Juve is playing. You know that some people are insulting me because I never speak about Juve on social media. But when I want to speak about Juve, I do it on YouTube. And during games, I never tweet because I'm here together with you guys. Christina loves the lineup of today. Why is Yildiz up top? Because Jonathan David is not performing. That's the reason. As simple as that. Because Spalletti said it a lot of time, I would have loved Yildiz closer and closer to the goal. And now with Jonathan David not doing it, or not doing well, we saw it in the last games as well, a total disaster. Spalletti couldn't wait for it. Also, Yildiz scoring. What are they playing here? They are playing violent in the stadium. Strange. But we cannot speak too much about it because we had French Montana. So violent is better, no? Milik the GOAT says 404. Will Milik play a few seconds of today's game? What do you think, guys? Milik, will he play or not? Will he play a few minutes? Will he enter? Will he not enter? The lineups of Udinese, you want to see them again? I can show you for the people that just entered in the meanwhile. Okoye, Zibue, Cabazele, Christensen, Zaraga, Ekelenkamp, Karsdorp, Atta, Camara, Zaniolo, and Davis. Indeed, Solé is not starting the game of today. Indeed, he is not starting the game of today, the game that starts in 4 minutes from now on. I see the violinist that is going totally crazy. Mamma mia, what is he doing? If his hair goes into the violin, we have a huge, big problem. Hopefully for him, this will not happen. Hopefully, sincerely, hopefully for him. Otherwise, I'm a bit scared. I see Luciano Spalletti that goes back where he belongs. Or I mean belongs, it's a big word. I didn't meant to say that, but at least where he coached in the past, because he has been coach of Atalanta. I don't know if you knew that. He was coach of Atalanta. Early in his career. Just looking. Early in his career, he was coach of Atalanta. Udinese, what am I saying? Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Here, we already put the right screen on, and we say thank you to Kenan Dolovac, 44 mesi, 44 months together with us. That's a really beautiful one for today to start the game. The lineups are on that side of the screen. I never know how to call it. Is it the right side or the left side? Because it's in mirror form, it's on the right side to me. That's where I'm showing right, but in your screen, it's on the left side. Is it? Yeah, it's on my right side, but it's on the left side of the screen. So how do you call it actually? Is it on the left side or on the right side? A good guy is writing correct, but I'm giving you two options. You need to choose one. Is the left. I should call it on the left side. So it's the left side. So the lineups are on the left. That's even more difficult then. That's even more difficult. The lineups are on the left part of the screen. You can watch the lineups there. Okay, do you like actually to have that? The lineups there on the left side. Do you like that? I don't know. I never asked you actually before the game starts. Or we should go with full form with just under me a bit the score. You know, like here. Just the score with nothing as information. It's good, yes, it's important for Mauri. Yeah, it looks good. Meh, for 404. Good guy doesn't like it. No lineup for Don Valentino. Just Beppe. I like it on the left side. Keep the lineups. But now, now I put it on because we start in 1 minute. I already see Andrea Cambiaso on the field that is there. He looks like he deserves, again, for me to start calling him Andrea Cambiaso. Let's see if he will keep it also today. I want your predictions now in the chat because today it's Udinese, Juve, crucial game. We said it. Waiting for Como Roma of tomorrow. It is so important to win the game of today. We see the two captains, Karlström and Locatelli, in the middle of the field. They are there, they are shaking hands. What will they choose? The ball or the side of the field? Looks like Juve stays on the side that they were already warming up on. So we will attack from the right side to the left side of the field. Juventus is playing with a away blue shirt, the one that I'm wearing actually, with white shorts and sky blue socks. This is how we play. Tomorrow Roma and Como will draw, I hope. Riccardo, rise and cross with a 0-2, bet 2-0 for Juve, 0-1, 0-3 for Juve, 0-2, 0-2. Did it start? Not yet. At least not in my home. We are just waiting the whistle of the referee in a second, but pay attention first. Let me say thank you to Mr. Dev Ben 10, 43 mesi, hat-trick for years. You know what? I predicted a 2-2. But I promise you that I had in mind that if it's not 2-2, that Ken and Yildiz could today score 3 goals. I promise you it's true. And then let me say thank you to my friend here, because I think that he wrote a fantastic, beautiful message that I will read right after the kickoff of today. Attenzione. Because the game is about to start and then I will read. I promise you I will not spoil the message. 3, 2, 1. And we go with the kickoff of Udinese, Juve. Dai ragazzi. With Juventus is already putting that ball really up into the sky for Cambiaso. Cambiaso playing one his men. I know that it's always a bit like that with Juve. It's pushing really hard. They lost the ball. So a huge thank you to the YouTube channel of Beppe Forza Juve. Your channel was the missing piece I was looking for. The passion, the analysis, and the love for Juve is really special. Thank you for the amazing content and dedication. Keep going and Forza Juve. Mane, my friend, the game just started, so it's difficult for me to be emotional, but I will come back on that one when I'm a bit more calm today, so stay with us, because I really want to say thank you to you and to all the Juventini, because you are really, you mean so much to me, and without you it would be impossible, so thank you, Mane. I come back on it in a second, attenzione, because we continue. Yeah, now I'm a bit... how do you say? Shy. It's a really beautiful message. Thank you for a super donation, my friend. Thuram, that is opening on the right side of the field where Kalulu is waiting for the ball. He's receiving it. He's playing again in the back where Locatelli is il maestro, il direttore. And that's why for Mane today I will even try to do even better than usual with my special commentary with Lloyd Kelly, the man from Bristol with the number 6 that is there, that is playing. It's Lloyd Kelly and 10 other Locatelli opening on the right side with a really long pass that has been intercepted by Udinese. Pay attention to their counter-attack. They are playing with their home shirt, black and white. The other black and white from Serie A. They are able to find easily the number 14. Pay attention because they try to go into the box where 3 players from Udine, the men of Ronjacic, are already waiting. They are waiting there. Runjaic, excuse me for the bad pronunciation. Runjaic, it's the coach. And we go. Ball to Okoye. Okoye is a really stylish goalkeeper. I'm blushing. That's the word. Yorio. I am blushing. Long ball, but indeed McKennie is there with a Perin that is watching on his right side. He prefers to wait a bit, don't wait too much because Davies is already going in pressure. Attenzione Perin, you need to decide now. He goes to Cambiaso, one touch, oof! Oh, what a knock, but apparently it's on the ball, so ball to Zaniolo now. Cambiaso should have gone a bit faster here on that one. But it's Juve is recuperating with the number 10, Kenan. Yes, what a fantastic pass for Conceição. A bit too slow, that pass. A bit too slow, has been deflected. That's why they didn't arrive at destination. Destination Portugal. The man of Porto, ex-Ajax for Francisco Chico Conceição. That yesterday spoke really well in press conference. Rico the Unknown. I love this community. I love you, my friend. Attention, because we play with Okoye. I told you, stylish goalkeeper, beautiful man, handsome. He's really handsome, man. I like it. And also with that yellow fluo kit. It's really beautiful from Okoye. Guys, I can say, I have my wife, nearly 19 years together, happily together with my wife. We have a son that will celebrate 18. But I think that Okoye is a handsome man. Yeah. Let's see who can be really handsome from Juve. Bremer, another handsome man, Brazilian number 3. That, to be honest, after the injury, a bit more hesitant for Gleison Bremer. That opens now for Kelly. Kelly watching, pressing from Udinese, or pressing quite high. Kelly decides to go alone. Pay attention to the offside. That pass is not perfect. Luckily, there is a interception for Weston McKennie, but Locatelli committed a foul. Weston McKennie, that is at risk of suspension. For people that do not know. Sader starting, finally, a starting 11 from the beginning of the game. You know it, we said it a lot of time as well. A lot of time Juve. Thank you for the donation, my friend. Started with 9 men, with 10 men. And it's something that we already said since last season. Remember last season with Koopmanners? That was one of the men that we were really missing in the starting 11. It's true that today it looks like a better starting lineup. I'm really curious also to observe Boga. Boga, that is a player that we only saw in second halves, in moments where we could And now it will be a different game for Jeremy Boga that comes from 2 consecutive goals, if I'm not wrong, Galatasaray and Pisa. Long ball, horizontal from Locatelli to Kelly. Kelly that is maybe looking for Boga. One of the first touches from Jeremy. Jeremy that is cutting in inside. One man, cancelled. Second man as well. That pass for Kenan Yildiz was not bad as an intention. Abaze on the ground, no foul, so it's Juve that is recuperating with their USA boy, number 22 for Chico Conceição. Chico is entering, he's cutting in. Attenzione because Thuram is there. Thuram is waiting, he's receiving the ball now. A bit too slow, Thuram, that didn't pay attention to Zaniolo that was coming back, but it's okay. We are still in ball management with Andrea Cambiaso. Andrea that will not have Kenan Yildiz in front of him, but this time Jeremy Boga. Let's see if that partnership will work well or not. What Spalletti asked them to do in terms of movements during the week in La Continassa after 2 days of rest. It is Kalulu, another one that could have played every single second of the season if it was not for Bastoni. Thuram that goes vertically. Attenzione, Thuram again, twice, and he's missing it this time. Cambiaso without any problem giving that ball to Lloyd. Lloyd scanning the field. Locatelli, Capitano, that drops down to say, I start, I give the la to the attempts of Juve. Kalulu to Bremer with Locatelli that is now the last man of Juve. He's looking, he's scanning, he's watching, he's listening. McKennie is the man. At the moment, Udinese fantastically well positioned on the field. And when we go long we miss it, but it's Conceição really wide on the right side of our screen that is this time entering with a beautiful cross on the second post. There is absolutely nobody. Ball lost from Conceição with Jeremy Boga that is pressing now to recuperate the lost ball from that long cross from Conceição. Long ball as well from Udinese. One touch, beautiful control from Thuram to Lloyd Kelly. And we start again with another opportunity. And this time it's Conceição that is really central on the field for Kalulu. The match is okayish. Okayish. No peak, let's say it like that. But ball management Juve with Thuram. Or Kenan Yildiz that will probably touch less balls than usual. Huh? Speaking about touching balls, don't touch too much balls because then, I don't know if you saw what happened in the game against Atletico Madrid. One player touched the balls of Sorloth and he was sent off. McKennie on the right side, giving it to Kalulu. Kalulu pressed, is really smart in giving it to Locatelli. To Conceição, Kenan Yildiz, Conceição, Kenan Yildiz, Conceição again. Conceição with a shot blocked. Thuram that is going out of nowhere. That ball stays in possession of the black and white team, but the referee is coming back. People are laughing. Why are you laughing, guys? Are you laughing for what happened in Atletico Madrid? Hey, guys, yeah, I didn't do anything. It's the reality. I don't know what went in his mind. He saw Sorloth. He said, touch the balls. The referee. This is the first time in my life that I see a referee that goes to the monitor to see if yes or no it touched the ball. Handball. I don't know. This is actually handball. What a beautiful attention because Juventus is recuperating that ball, the real ball, from Puma this time with Locatelli. Locatelli without risk to Kalulu. And we play with Weston McKennie. McKennie that is playing much more on the right than what we are used to. Huh? Cambiaso. So you see a Juve that is absolutely at the moment in control of the game. Long ball, really beautiful for McKennie that is controlling it into the box. McKennie trying to cancel his man. He's doing it. Kalulu waiting on the right side. No cross from Kalulu, but a beautiful pass for Locatelli. Kenan with one touch. And we play Cambiaso that is strangely there on the right side of the field. Boga. That is Jeremy, one-on-one against the number 6. Jeremy Boga with a cross. Deflected Zaniolo. There is no foul. No, referee. No, referee. There is no foul. VAR checking ball touching. Can you imagine? He goes, because in Spain they don't do it, but in Italy they do. He touched the ball. A funny moment. Really, really funny moment. You see 75% ball possession Juve. This is what we are seeing, but indeed, nothing is happening except of one shot, I believe, the one of Conceição that was deflected by a Udinese defender. After that, Juve is not dangerous in the last third at the moment. I see that people, they do not care about the game. They want to speak about what happened in the Atletico Madrid game. It's now ball possession for Udinese with Ezibue. Grande Thuram. Thuram that it's quite active today, yeah? He's in his game. He entered well, must say. Bravo, Kefren. Ezibue. I like Ezibue. I told you that, I believe, twice, because we played twice against Udinese this season. One time with Brambilla. In Serie A, we won 3-1, if I'm not wrong. And then Coppa Italia, a few games later, Coppa Italia with Spalletti on the bench, we won 2-0. Twice it was in the Allianz Stadium. Today we play away against the men of Runjaic. Grande Bremer anticipating Zaniolo. We play with one touch. That ball was going in direction of Conceição. Ball, Juve with that throw-in. Oh, we play fast. Oh, we played fast with Kenan Yildiz. He's alone, He's alone, so he needs to do the magic. Turkish magic! With a shot, another time deflected, but it's Thuram that is controlling it with a header. Cambiaso controlling with the right foot, goes back to Thuram. I tell you, Thuram today, chapeau, The first 12 minutes of Kefren Thuram, chapeau, monsieur. Chapeau, monsieur. Conceição, McKennie. So you see McKennie absolutely not as a 10, because we are playing that 3-4-2-1. At the moment, that's how we play. 3-4-2-1. You can clearly see it now. And this time it's Locatelli that is taking the spot of Kalulu, with Kalulu going up a bit more. And that's why McKennie is a bit more central. But usually... Oh, that's a beautiful one for Boga. Boga. Controlling Boga! Oh no, Koye. That first control was not perfect, but he goes with the first shot on target. And it will also be the first corner kick. There was no offside. There was absolutely no offside. That ball is a bit long. That first control, it's difficult. It's not perfect. It's difficult. That first corner kick is for Juve. Jeremy Boga. Corner kick Juve. Conceição is playing fast. Short pass. Beautiful. We are already in the box. Boga again. Boga with a cross on the second post. Attenzione, Bremer is touching with the header. That ball stays there for a second. Another opportunity. It's Kalulu that goes. Oh, attenzione, Kalulu. Shot maybe from Kenan. Deflection. Oh, Conceição that is deflecting it with the inside of his foot. But there was the defender too much. Foul committed now by Jeremy Boga with the player on the ground. Beautiful, really fair play from Jeremy to go give the hand to the player that is on the ground. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. That's a missed opportunity. Hopefully we will not miss too much. Yeah, that was a foul. Absolutely a foul. Throw-in Udinese. No. Indeed, it was a free kick. So, set piece has been beaten with Ezibue that today is playing more defensively. I've already saw him playing a bit more wider as a right wing back. Today he's really playing as a right center back. Okoye that goes long, trying to find Zaniolo. Thuram is there again. No foul. No foul. Cambiaso. Attenzione. Kalulu. You see, there is always that switch. Kalulu, Locatelli with a beautiful long ball. Attenzione, because Okoye will be... No, it's actually Conceição that is entering beautiful control for Chico. Another time. And it's Thuram. Mamma mia, Thuram. Thuram needs to learn to shot. What a disaster. Thuram needs to learn how to shot. Kelly is fantastic. I agree with you guys. Look at that, also that pass and execution. That pass of Locatelli is fantastic. If he scores here, the control is great from Conceição, he probably should have gone with a pass. No, probably he should have gone with a pass. Decision making, one of the weaknesses. That pass of Locatelli, if it's a goal, it's viral, and the entire world of football is speaking about it, with again Arsenal that will say that they want him. Like they wanted him when he was at Sassuolo. They made so many comps, highlights and skills of Locatelli. At the end, niente. He went to Juve. But that first control of Chico is top, and then I don't know what's happening in his head. He says, okay, I have two choices. Let's take the wrong one. Camara goes with a cross that has been deflected. Corner kick Udinese. No, it was not a corner kick, so it's actually Juve that is playing fast. I thought it was a corner kick. Chico that is going fast. Today in counter-attack, Juventus is really fast, but then we miss in the last third. McKennie to Locatelli. Thuram was alone, too late for Locatelli this time. Weston. Weston. It's a long time ago that we didn't see Weston with an assist. Kalulu. Kefren, beautiful. That triangle. That ball goes in the middle. It will be a corner kick. This time it is a corner kick. So no corner kick for Udinese, but a corner kick for Juve instead. Absolutely no offside. What a beautiful triangle there. Conceição, McKennie, Kalulu was beautiful. And Kalulu that said, I made the run. This is what we studied the entire week. You should have been there. That's what we studied. He was pissed off, Kalulu, pissed off. He said, we did the run. You should have gone. I don't know to who he was speaking, but he was clearly pissed off with that. Corner kick. This time we will not play short. At least this doesn't look to be the intention. We go in the box with a long one. Attenzione, Kenan Yildiz. Ball stays there. What is he whistling, the referee? Offside. Ooh. He missed it. Kenan didn't take it as he should have taken it. And because here Kenan Tout going with this part of the foot, so this part of, if he went like this, the upper part of the foot, he would have put that ball like Thuram, because there were defenders in front of him, so he didn't want that, and that's why at the end he's changing the position of his foot and he's going with the inside of his foot to actually go over the defender and actually try and surprise Okoye, but it was really extremely difficult to do. Really difficult to do. Juve is asking for the throw-in and they are receiving it because it has been deflected after Thuram that is dominant there in the midfield. Thuram. Cambiaso. Andrea changing side. Intelligent. Kalulu with a long one. This has been studied. And this has been studied because it's already the fourth time that we are seeing it today. Clearly, the coach asked to surprise Udinese with these long transitions. We were close. It didn't happen yet. Zaniolo deflecting it. Right enough to take that possession. Ezibue. Atta. Another player that Juve is observing, is monitoring, is doing a really beautiful Serie A this season. Mamma mia, cambiato. It's an insecure header. He doesn't believe in it. Kalulu. Kelly. 19 minutes. Oof, missed control from Boga. And you see, that's always one of the problems. 7 attempts for Juve, only 1 on target. 7 attempts, 1 on target. Explains a lot, huh? Udinese has a better stadium than nearly entire Serie A, yeah. Yeah. Chico. Kalulu. Oof. Because we are not accurate, we couldn't actually cancel the pressing from Udinese that is keeping that ball with Zaniolo. Pay attention on the other side of the field. Ezibue, even if he's playing as a right center back, he pushed. Huh? When he has the opportunity, he push, and he's really high on the field. Look at the other side. I told you. Here is the ball to Ezibue. Ezibue Cambiaso. He couldn't. Zaniolo again. Zaniolo against Locatelli and Thuram, and it's a Bremer that is saying, you know what, stop playing. I push that ball. I push it really, really far away. Kelly running and asking to Perin to come out and to give him a bit of support, which he is receiving. Kelly. Boga. Most dangerous one, huh? The only shot on target comes from Boga today. Locatelli in one touch, trying to accelerate the movement. Juve is looking for that goal that would change the entire game. Cambiaso is going alone. There is a foul. Has been whistled by the referee. Thuram could have tried to go on the ball, and the referee would have given an advantage. Probably the ball was a bit too far, so he stopped running. But that's clearly a foul. Maybe enters the discussion, should it have been a yellow or not. Is Cambiaso warming up? Good question. I didn't pay attention. Bogdan is saying it should have been a yellow. The game is quite fair, huh? From both teams. There are some fouls, but I see no aggressivity. It's a game that is really well controlled also by the referee. Teams are doing well. And you see, that's what they plan today. Hopefully we have a backup plan if this one is not working. The plan is going over the last defenders of Udinese. Thuram. McKennie a bit lucky here to winning his duel, but it doesn't last because it's now a counter-attack possibly for Udinese with Andrea Cambiaso. Beautifully in anticipation. Bravo, Andrea. Guys, can we have an applause for Andrea? That 23 minutes. He is in the game. He is concentrated. He is focused. Bravo. Bremer. Perin. Kelly. Go long. Bravo, Lloyd. A bit too long for Kenan. Yeah, it's not the most entertaining games for neutrals. It's a typical game where if you're not able to unlock it, it will look really, really locked as a game. But honestly, Juve is not playing bad. They try, they are missing in that last third. They are not able to find the key to unlock the defense of Udinese. That is, again, really well organized today. Bremer has been anticipated. There are no foul. Or, yeah, there is a foul. Bremer that actually jumped on Davis. Davis extremely physical. Yeah, that's a foul. With two arms over than the neck. Yeah. Far from Gleison Bremer. He jumped really high. I remember that after Cristiano Ronaldo at Juve, Bremer is another one that is jumping really, really, really high in the sky. Ezibue to Okoye. And this time, Kelly beaten by Zaniolo in the air. Davis. Throw in Udinese. Pay attention for that moment where Udinese is starting to win a bit of confidence. Spalletti that knows the stadium really well, knows the supporters of Udinese really well. Long ball from Isibue with a throw-in. Pay attention. Oh, Kalulu. Oh. That's dangerous, huh? No foul, please. Attention, a shot saved by Perin, and we see it, huh? Juve is risking with these kind of things. Here, Kalulu not perfect at all, huh? Cambiaso, to Thuram. Again, Cambiaso. Mamma mia, Locatelli just touching it enough to actually slow down the ball that would have been lost. Locatelli. We are trying for the runs. We need to find another. That's a foul, and that's the first yellow. Ah, no? No, says the referee. I thought it was a yellow. No, says the referee. So we play. But, oh, that technique of ball to one that is on the right side and then over. Guys, try something else. Because now Udinese, after 26 minutes, they understood what we are trying to do, no? No, he didn't give yellow and he didn't even whistle the foul. We are trying to go with also. Oh. And we are not. Did you see that we are not able today to find Boga, Conceição, and even less Kenan Yildiz? We don't find our man. With Kenan Yildiz, 15 touches. Boga, 9 only. Conceição, 19. We don't find these three players. Locatelli, 32 touches. Bremer, 29. Kalulu, 27. Lloyd Kelly, 26. McKennie, 25. Conceição, we find him more than the other ones. Boga, absolutely not. Attenzione, because that's a beautiful one for Conceição. That is saving that ball. Bravo, Chico. That's beautiful from Chico. McKennie. Locatelli saw the run of Kenan. He waited a bit. McKennie. Oh, no. Wes. But you know that we are missing Wes today. We are missing Wes today a bit. In movements, huh? Kelly prefers to go immediately to Locatelli and not through Bremer. Locatelli stops, watches, and goes to Kalulu. Dai, Juve, dai. Yeah, they're really compact. But I told you, it's a difficult team to play with. But in the beginning, there is a foul from Conceição. Then I don't know. Guys, we miss Jonathan David. But we are not playing the way that we would play with Jonathan David now, because we are not even trying to go with link-ups. We are trying to go over the defense to play immediately, but it's not working. Long ball from Okoye. There is a pull of the shirt on McKennie there. We are taking the ball. No foul. Conceição. Oh, what a miss from Chico. No, but that's what we should not do. That's what we should not do. Missing the accuracy. Oh. That's what we should not do at all. Starting to go past an inshallah, because then it's not working. Thuram. Long. It's not working. We don't find our wingers, offensive wingers, trequartisti. It's problematic. It starts to be problematic. But I always told you that I don't like Kenan there. I prefer that when he's starting on the left. Then Jonathan David's not doing much better. Attenzione to Davis. Davis against two. They play in the back with Zaniolo. Zaniolo against Locatelli. Thuram is giving a bit of support. It's still ball for Ekelenkamp. Saraga to Ezibue. Atta, and now it's Udinese putting a bit some pressure, and they are linking up really well in the last third of Juve. Atta, Ekelenburg, Ezibue. No, we were focused and we are losing the focus because we are frustrated because we don't score. It's not like Pisa. We are playing better than Pisa. Udinese, much more structured. Attention, because now it's Kenan on the ball and he's carrying that ball. Opening wide for Cambiaso. We are slow, huh? Thuram, Cambiaso again. We are slow. And when we have that counter-attack, we are wasting it. But to me, the position of McKennie is key. I don't see a McKennie in the position to actually be a threat for Udinese. Today, it's not that he's playing bad, huh? But I don't see McKennie position to actually give us that little extra. Locatelli, Kelly. Another foul on Kelly. Yellow card, the first one of the game. For people that were saying, and the referee is saying it's already the third foul. Yeah. It's not a huge big foul, but it's already the third foul of pressing from Zaniolo. Yellow card for Nicolo Zaniolo. Big Juventino, huh? Couldn't make it to Juve, so he decided to, anyway, dress black and white, but of Udinese. Locatelli. Pay attention. Locatelli goes short. Cambiaso, that's a really beautiful... Ooh, attention, because that ball could have been in the hands of Okoye. That didn't understand what Atta did, taking that ball off. It's a corner kick for Juve. Luckily, because it was a bit too easy for Okoye. Yeah, it was a too easy ball for Okoye. Atta that is deflecting it. He said, I didn't hear you. Non ti ho sentito. Corner kick Juve. Pay attention for this one. It's Buga. Pay attention for this one. Listen to what I'm telling you. Buga. Jeremy goes into the box, long on the second post. There is absolutely nobody. Let's wait. It's not over. Cambiaso with a beautiful cross into the box. Locatelli with a header. That ball stays there for a while. Attention, Locatelli. Yildiz. McKennie. Yildiz again on his preferred position. Dai, la magia. Kenan with another cross, this time too easy for Udinese to deflect that ball. Beautiful fight, there is no foul, open, bravo Thuram. No! He's whistling fouls, I have no idea from where they are coming, these fouls. There is no foul, play! Let me check. What is he whistling? The player is falling on the ground himself. What is he whistling? Boo! No, it's not Kelly. Kelly anticipated correctly. I have no idea what he's whistling. There is nothing. Okay. 34 minutes. 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Perin. Kalulu. Yeah, you can clearly see now that 3-4-2-1. Even if Cambiaso is really central now, and it's Kelly that decides to go. But look at the work of Zaniolo. Fantastic pressing from Zaniolo. It's already 37 minutes that he's pressing everyone. Long ball from Locatelli, this time from Jeremy Boga. Attention to Jeremy, that will go with the left! On target, the second one on target. What a beautiful coordination. It was difficult to take it, huh? And also here, that pressing was really, really beautiful. I don't know who did it. I think it's Locatelli again. Bravo, Loca. Weston McKennie. He missed it. Kalulu, 1 touch. Thuram, 1 touch. Cambiaso, 2 touches. Kenan Yildiz on Numara. Look at his position. Look at his position. He's cancelling 1-2. That ball stays there. It's difficult. Thuram opening. Kalulu. Locatelli with a shot. No, there is nothing. What is he doing? What is he doing? Locatelli is crazy. There is absolutely no foul because we go on the ball and the referee is saying palla, palla. Second post, attenzione, Kera! No, why did he control it? Why did he control it? That shot from Boga, it's deflected. It's a corner kick, I believe. Why did he control it? Kenan Yildiz, why did you control it? What a beautiful sliding tackle from McKennie going on the ball. Look, he was a bit ahead. Did he touch it or not for a corner kick? I don't think so. Huh? No. No corner kick. Has not been deflected. The shot from Boga is then a total disaster. Die. We like Leo is saying, great play, but we can't get a decent shot. Die. It's coming. Bravo, Bremer. Oof, what a shot. Attenzione, Perina. Bravo. He didn't hesitate a single second. Oh, that's a beautiful one, and that control from Kenan Yildiz that is alone into the box. Kenan Yildiz alone. Boga dance! 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 Oh, it worked! The plan of Spalletti, look at that. Kenan using counter-attack and then that assist. Grandissimo. Boga dance. Boga dance. Boga dance. Boga dance. Boga dance. Oh, beautiful assist from Kenan Yildiz. And then Boga. Third goal in a row. Grande Boga. Winning choice of Luciano Spalletti. Boga dance. Boga dance. Boga dance. Boga dance. Attenzione. Oh. And we go. Super. Oh, also Kenan Yildiz taking that ball with a header to carry that ball, to give that little push and going and pushing. Oh, really beautiful. And then that pass for Boga instead of going on target. Kenan Yildiz. Bravo. Can some people tell me who did the pre-assist? Because that pass was really... That's a Locatelli pass, but I'm not sure if it's Locatelli or maybe Cambiaso. I don't know. Who did that pre-pass, the pre-assist? Kelly. Mamma mia, ma che giocatore Kelly. What a Kelly. What a Kelly, the man from Bristol. Grazie, Abai. Thank you, guys, that you are watching the game. I'm just reacting to the vibes. What a Kelly. Oh. I always believed in Kelly. I always believed in Kelly. Zaniolo, pay attention, keep concentrating. Bravo, Gleison. Here you can do better. Here he could have done better, Bremer. What a pass from Kelly. I saw that ball going. I said, this is Pirlo level. Easy, No. Okay. Let's address some things. I didn't know Kelly. And I got carried away by the comments of the fans of the Premier League. Pay attention to Ata. Mamma mia, Ata. Die, wake up in defense. Wake up. I got carried away from the fans that are saying that they are Premier League experts. So I got carried away. I said, I don't want him. But I didn't know him. And then I started to watch him. I said, pay attention, because it's not what you believe. It's much better. And I defended him since last season, not this season. Too easy to defend this season. And this is true. Yeah, but you saw it, huh? Conceição, attention, because we have a counter-attack. And then Jérémy Boga, Jérémy. No, he's hitting the post. Mamma mia, counter-attack. This time it was Conceição with Boga. Boga that hesitated for a second. He could have gone with a 2-0. Oh, mamma mia. They received a corner kick, but I think nobody deflected it. It's actually not post, it's touching the bottle. It should not be a corner kick, honestly. We received a corner kick, but to me, there is no corner kick there. No? Am I wrong? He's touching a bottle, not Okoye. Yeah, but the movement. Luciano Spalletti understood. Kenan Niels into the box. That ball stays there. Mamma mia, Cambiaso, and then Okoye that is deflecting it. It could have been the second goal in a row for Andrea Cambiaso. Conceição cancelling too easy, his man. He's entering the box. Attenzione, Conceição. Locatelli opens again for Cambiaso that is waiting on the right side of the field. Cambiaso with a cross on the second post. Thuram with a header opening for Kenan Niels that is waiting on that left side. Entering the box. Kenan Niels once, twice. Three time. Mamma mia. Makumba. Thuram. Oh no, he could have gone easy there. We could have gone with a 2-0. Oh, we wasted it. You see the switch of position? He asked Boga to be a striker and Kenan Niels to go on the left. Could have been a 2-0. It should have been a 2-0, like Abai is saying in the chat. Should have, not could have, should have. Yeah, we cannot, Mané. We cannot miss these opportunities. Cambiaso did well, huh? Cambiaso did well. Okoye was there. Boga is fantastic. You see the position, that switch? Yildiz not working, but I always told it. That's not the position of Kenan. Then that he can try a bit, yes. But, you know, that's what I love. Spalletti is not working. Okay, change. Attenzione. Mamma mia, Locatelli touching enough. He's taking a risk, but okay, attention, we have maybe a counter-attack with Conceição, the only one to press. Conceição is pressing, he's giving his life a bit too much here. Boga is giving some support. Bravo, Jérémy. Jérémy Boga! 3 games in a row, yeah, with a goal, Sam. Cambiaso, and I love that Abai said, so far, 43 minutes and 26 seconds of Chapeau Cambiaso. Who knows? Maybe he's back. Maybe he's finally back. Aya Davis with a shot. Mamma mia, another shot from Davis. This time it has been deflected by Locatelli, and that first corner kick for Udinese is this time true. Did they touch it? Boo. Yeah, he was lost as a striker. Look at how much he's involved now. I'm stressed that with these corner kicks. Attenzione. Into the box on the second post. Grande Cambiaso. Zaniolo. Conceição top there, huh? Just being there, putting his body in front to not let him go with a shot was extremely smart from the Portuguese. Perin. What is he doing? Ball on the ground, Perin. Huh? Why is he not putting the ball on the ground? What did I miss? 1 minute extra time. Perin. Andrea cambiato. Dai. No. I stopped briefing. I don't know if you were able to listen. I stopped briefing with Cambiaso that was hesitant there. He took the right decision. Bravo Locatelli to Weston McKennie that we are missing a bit. Here, beautiful. McKennie. Dai ragazzi. Kelly that is keeping that ball on side. 26 seconds before the double whistle and sending everyone to the locker rooms. Cambiaso, Locatelli. Conceição, we want to keep that ball. We don't want to take any risks. Kelly, really smart to play with Mattia Perin. And Perin goes long, trying to find Kenan. The referee says, tutti negli spogliatoi. Everyone in the locker room with Juventus that is taking the advantage with 1-0 with an assist of Kenan Yildiz and a goal of Jeremy Boga. We said it before the game. Will Boga score today? Will we hear the Boga dance? And a lot of people in the chat before the game said yes. There were a few disbelievers that said no, he will not. But the majority said yes, today we will hear and we will see the Boga dance. And that's what we saw. 0-0, because Udinese has 0. We are playing in their home. Juventus 1. Allora, ragazzi miei, so my good friends, my huge, big Juventini, what did you think about the game of today? And let me now, for a second, really say thank you to Mane with at the kickoff with a really beautiful message that I was blushing because it was so beautiful. He said, a huge thank you for your YouTube channel, Beppe Forza Juve. Your channel was the missing piece I was looking for. My name curious, how long are you following the channel? I'm really curious about that. The passion, the analysis, and the love for Juve are truly special. Thank you for the amazing content, dedication. Keep going and Forza Juve. I'm really curious about how long he's following us, but thank you. Really, really appreciate it, my friend. And all the support, all the Juventini. What a bargain, Boga! I repeat for the people that do not know, it's 4.6, 4.8, depending who you're listening to redeem Jeremy Boga. That was exceptional at Sassuolo. Was really good at Sassuolo, couldn't do that step up at Atalanta before going into that limbo of Nice where he had that off-the-field problematics with some supporters, something that for 2 months he didn't play, but he tried to continue to stay at top level so that when that opportunity would come in the winter, because he already took that decision, it would have been something where he could have been ready, and he said that I need still to have these 90 minutes into the legs. My physique need to come back, but when you're not playing for 2 months, you can train how much you want, but it's not the same. But also that trust that Spalletti is giving me day by day by day, and since the first moments, I knew a few of my teammates. He mentioned Locatelli, he mentioned Thuram, he didn't mention Cope, he forgot when he was in interview, but he also played with Cope, maybe because at Cope it was not really a good season for him at Atalanta, because they really fast gave up on him because he was not really the player for Gasperini. Or at least it didn't really work with Gasperini. But Boga is there. And nobody can doubt about the qualities of Jeremy Boga that deserves to start after the performances that he was putting row in a row. And today he's solving it. We didn't see him involved a lot into the beginning of the game. Let's be honest on that, because that 3-4-2-1 of Spalletti was not really working in becoming a threat for Udinese. It was working in terms of being balanced, in not taking risks, in having that ball possession, in dominating the game, in trying to surprise Udinese in a way, because we were trying with these long balls that in a way were working, but we were messing them up in the last third. So we were not really finding Conceição, Boga, and especially not Yildiz. At a certain moment, there is a change. You clearly see Yildiz dropping on the left, Boga taking that position. That's where Juve is surprising them with the man of Bristol. Lloyd Kelly with that Pirlo assist, pre-assist for Kenan Yildiz that is carrying that ball enough with a header from that left side where he prefers to play, let's be honest. Carrying that ball, he doesn't go on target this time because he saw Jeremy Boga in that position. Nobody was prepared for that. Ball, Boga dance. And we go. With 1-0, it's absolutely not enough to be without risks, to be tranquilly, to be relaxed. 45 minutes, that will be extremely long because now the game is open. But bravo. Let me read a bit of your comments, starting with Sader Nasser. No, he said earlier, I read and I said thank you, finally starting 11 against 11 instead of playing with 10. Chris Perotta that said, can Milik fill in that 9 position? He can't be as bad as David. Technically, yes, because I am sure that Milik would be chosen over Jonathan David and over Openda in the vision of Luciano Spalletti. But in reality, no, because it's 2 years that he doesn't play. Remember Pogba? Remember, I don't know how many players that are injured or whatever. There are players that are not playing for Gjustjuve, for example. So these players have really difficulty. The last time that he was called up again, as soon as he was forcing a bit and trying to, okay, now we go a step higher, then it's really difficult for him. Can he enter 5 minutes? Yeah, guys, it's not like one that is can't walk anymore. He can enter 5 minutes. He can enter 10 minutes in case of need. But no, the career at high level of Milik is gone. It's really gone, unfortunately, because it's a good player, not a phenomenal, a good player. Rise and Cross just out. Thank you for the 4 months. Just out of curiosity, who for you was our best 9 in terms of shirt or in terms of position? In terms of position, there is absolutely no debate. David Trezeguet, to me, is there with the biggest 9s in the world, all time, underrated. But Trezeguet, without hesitation. By the way, that's my this is my how do you call it, cover, I don't know, background wallpaper. This is my wallpaper. Beppe and David Trezeguet in Miami. I'm really proud of that moment. I'm watching again that goal of Jeremy Boga, the 38 minutes. Look at that pass. Pirlo. Oh, the reincarnation of Pirlo. Pirlo from Bristol. And then, that's also what I loved from Kenan. That physicality of not going on the ground and the happiness. You see, that's what I love. The left foot of Kelly, underrated. You have that physicality of Kenan of not falling on the ground and fighting and being there physically. And then you have that happiness, the smile on the face of Jeremy Boga. Chapeau, hein? Chapeau, really chapeau. Bravo. Sasa, I'm happy. I was so happy when I saw that interview with Trezeguet. It was like Beppe made it. Made it. It's a big word, huh? Guys. When I will make it. I will not tell you, but I know when I will make it. At the moment, it's not. Boga doing more than in 3 games than Openda all season. It's true. Kelly's so good. Bravo to Rise and Cross. Great asset from Kenan as well. Speaking about the game, let's go. So, the result, of course, the details, the momentum. Look at that, guys. Juve risked at a certain moment a little bit here on a possible counter-attack. Can we stop that advertisement here? Yeah. So here a bit, but then it's a total domination of Juve in the first 45 minutes. It dropped a bit, but a lot long part of the game, it was 75% of ball possession. Then it dropped a bit after the goal that we score because the game was a bit more open, because Udinese wants to attack, because it makes totally sense. But that's what you see in that momentum, a total dominated Juve, that here, in that exact moment, you're saying, okay, Juve was that dominant, but that's sterile. That's sterile. That Udinese said, oh, if they are playing for how long? 25 minutes. They have the ball. They are attacking, but they are not working. They are not scoring. They are not scoring. You know what? Let's try. Because you never know with Juve. First shot on target, and who knows if we will score or not. It didn't happen. Juventus says, okay, basta, because we are there and we want to win. We want to qualify. And they go again. We do that little move here. Can annul this Jérémy Boga. We score. And then it's still Juve that is trying to go with other attacks. Other attacks before the end of Udinese. In terms of lineups, this is what we saw of Udinese. Is playing that 3-1-4-2. Juve that is clearly with a 3-4-2-1 instead of the graphic that you saw here with 4-man defense. Today it's clearly that with McKennie that is not playing as a 10, but here. That a 3-4-2-1 that changed in the last minutes with that swap, Kenan Boga, and that changed the game. Let me check in terms of average possession. This position, this is Udinese. If we go towards Juve, and let me make a screenshot as well of Juve, what do we see? That when we are able to find of our offensive players, they were quite high on the pitch. We were never able to find them when they were here. We only found them when they were there, and honestly, not enough. Because if you go towards how many touches the players had, Locatelli 54, excellent game of Locatelli. Cambiaso 41 touches, and then you see Boga with only 18 touches. Kenan Yildiz only 24 touches, and Conceição 29. So you see the trio up front, 1, 2, 3, with not a lot of balls, that especially these two. More for Conceição, that was a bit more involved, because here you have always that overlap, Conceição, McKennie, Kalulu. So we played a lot of time on that right side of the field to build it. I was really surprised that the plan of today was tack, long ball over the defense. I saw it once, twice, 3 times, and then even me, I'm not an expert, but understood that this was really the plan that was studied. And honestly, if we had some people that could finish it, probably today we would have spoken about a Juve that was scoring before the 38th minute, probably already at the 15th, the 20th minute, and would have spoken about another game, because Juve could have been dangerous. We missed a few. Conceição messed up 2-3 times with a bad decision, not being able to really find Kenan Yildiz in the beginning, or Jérémy Boga. And then I believe totally deserved the goal of Juve. Probably the correct result would have been a 2 goals advantage for Juve right now. It's not like that, and that's why we are waiting. Can you tell me, guys, what was something that you really enjoyed in that first half, except, of course, of the goal of Boga, or a player? Because it is difficult for me to go with tops and flops of that first half. Probably I would put in the flop, but flop is a big word, but a bit more anonymous on that right side today, with a bit less energy, Weston McKennie. Maybe also because they are with 3, as you can see here. Could be that this is the reason, I don't know. I enjoyed Thuram the first 25-30 minutes. Then also him started to be a bit more invisible, with Locatelli that stepped up a lot. Yeah, Locatelli, Kelly were really good. And I tell you, in the first 20 minutes, it was a Thuram dominance there in the midfield. And then we saw Locatelli taking again the control of the game. Ciao Beppe, Forza Juve, my friend, creator, lab. Colo, not Moini, but Colo 99. Dan, Beppe, what's your favorite away stadium to play in? I love Udinese Stadium, of course, but this is a stadium. This is a stadium. So if you're asking me stadium, there are not a lot. And there is Sassuolo. There is the stadium of Udinese. There's our stadium. Then there are not really a lot of stadium in Italy. You have il fascino, of course, attractiveness of San Siro, because it's impressive. It's impressive. It's the reality, but not come. Don't. Please do not try. Ragazzi, I need 2 minutes of break. I come back here in a second for the second half. I need really 2 minutes of break. I come back. Maximum of likes. I come back. Juventus with Conceição, and that ball goes to Okoye. Attenzione, I'm a bit late. I'm sorry for that. I'm extremely sorry for that. So I will put the chrono in a second when it will be 35 seconds. 32, 33, 34, 35. And we are aligned with the chrono as well. We are back for the second half of Udinese 0, Juventus 1. I don't think there were subs. Boga is now a striker. Ekelenkamp. Attenzione, because we play. Long cross without problem for McKennie. I asked Luca Monblano to do the Boga dance if we scored. He didn't do it because he's on television. And I said, if Boga scores, you must do the Boga dance. He didn't do it. Extremely disappointed in my friend Luca Monblano. And we keep it for us. He was shy. Yeah, Cannon is on the left. No changes, but we start how we ended with Boga, number 9. Kalulu that is keeping that ball on site and winning a throw-in. Bravo. Pierre Kalulu. There will be the first change for Udinese. Strange that they are doing it now. Really strange. And apparently Koopmeiners will enter as well. Strange. Strange that they are doing it now. I don't know why they are doing the change, guys. Attenzione because that ball goes with Bogata is attacking the ball. They took a risk, Udinese. Didn't pay off for Juve. Copenhagen is about to enter. I don't know for who, guys. Locatelli seems running. Thuram as well. It's Thuram. Yeah, Thuram injured. Look at how he's he was jumping and that's a pity. No, it will be Thuram, guys. When the ball goes out, it will be Thuram. Atta. Kalulu goes to press. Atta, bravo. What a lecture from McKennie that is not even waiting. Conceição, one-on-one against Atta. He's winning his duel. He's on the ground. There is a foul. And now the sub will be made with Thuram. That goes out. Yeah. Thuram can't make it, guys. Hopefully nothing serious because we need Kefren Thuram that was growing. And he needs to enter immediately his game, I tell you. He must enter the game immediately. Because these games are really dangerous if he doesn't enter immediately into the game. We had a beautiful balance with Thuram, so he must enter immediately. So I understood why he didn't change at the halftime. It's not a tactical change, it's really man by man because Thuram hurt himself, unfortunately. So we are counting on... No, it's not fatigue, guys. He fell, and hopefully it's not a... No, fatigue, no. Hopefully it's nothing serious. But it's good that he stopped before. Fall on Weston McKennie here. On McKennie, hopefully. Christensen is on the ground, but I think it's a foul off Christensen. I don't think they will give the ball to you, but it's really strange. Hi. Yeah, I was also thinking that Cope would play today, but not like that. That's annoying for an injury. Especially because it's not at halftime where you're not even taking a slot of subs. Now we have only 2 slots left instead of 3. Because when you're changing at halftime, you're not wasting a slot. Because you're not wasting time, which is good for once that they are doing a serious rule. Attenzione, because it's Davis. Oh, what a miss of Zaniolo. What a miss. It's not Zaniolo. It's Ekelenkamp. Let me check because they are complaining a bit for a push. Ma no. They are complaining for a push of Cambiaso to me, no. But that's really dangerous. What did they miss there? Cambiaso says, non lo tocco, I don't touch him. Ball per in. Has been checked. Nothing. Oof. Oh, but guys, that was really dangerous like Dimansi's writing. And like we all saw. So, we need to start again. Oh, ragazzi, oh. No, to me it's not a penalty. To nobody it's a penalty, but stay in the game. We play. Juve, be there. I told you 1-0 is absolutely not enough to be relaxed for that second half. And now with Udinese, they will play. I tell you, they have not a lot to lose, honestly. Because they already did their season. They needed 28 games to close the season. It's okay for them. Kenan on the ground. There is no penalty, guys. Oof, oof, what a foul on Cannon. Five shots on target for Juve, one for Udinese, but here we risked really a lot. Lloyd, Gleason, Pierre. He goes long, trying to find Francisco. Ball has been deflected. No. Ball Udinese. They are losing the game a bit. I don't know. It was a perfect game. They are starting to lose a bit the control of the game with Bremer and Davis that were asked to the referee to come a bit closer because he needed to say something because apparently they were fighting a bit too much. There was a bit too much contact between the two. I didn't see a lot. Ball Juve, you need to focus again because it looks like Juve is a bit shaky now. They lost a bit of confidence. Bremer. Locatelli is asking, not receiving. He didn't receive. Locatelli is trying to direct the game. Attention, because that ball goes out. Ball Juve. You see Locatelli really as a orchestra director. He's saying up, there, stay, do. Weston McKennie. He will go long. Dislocated shoulder still for Weston McKennie. But he's playing on it without complaining. Plays with Chico. Chico gives the ball back to Weston. Weston finds. There is a handball that has been whistled. Ball Juve. It will be a dangerous free kick. Mini corner. Right outside of the big box. Yeah. From a Camara. Locatelli will go with a cross. Or will they play with two? Will Cambiaso take it? They speak with each other. Locatelli will take the responsibility, even if, attenzione, looks like it's Koopmeiners that has been asked to come a bit closer. Koopmeiners could take it. I think even that Koopmeiners will take it. Will he go with a cross? Turn Koopmeiners on the ball. Locatelli as well. Looks like it will be Koop. Yes, it is. Koop into the box. Oof. Not perfect at all. Also, that control is not beautiful. Locatelli was doing a beautiful filter there, the second curtain to recuperate the ball. Wasted opportunity there, but grande cambiaso for Weston McKennie. Ooh, la. It was again a plan that worked. Locatelli that is playing fast in the back. Juventus looks like they want to go for that second goal. So the Boga a bit too short to take that ball that goes in. Goal kick. Oh, what a pity. Because Boga did the right movement. He understood it on the cross of Kalulu. Kalulu that is probably still thinking that Thuram is there. Because usually these are the movements of Thuram. Boga is a bit shorter than Kefren. Kefren went out. Yeah. There, Alex, I agree with you. That's where you see that you need that striker. Zaniolo is starting to provoke. The run was beautiful. The call-up was beautiful. Everything was beautiful. But he's a bit short to take that. Thuram, because he jumped in the air, falling down. He hurt himself a bit and they didn't want to risk at all. Ezibue to Okoye. With Conceição that goes on the right side to block a pass possibility. They play short. And now they play long. Too long. Gleason, Bremer, Locatelli touching. Right enough for Conceição. Conceição against two. He needs a bit of support that at the moment is not receiving. He found it in Locatelli with a shot. And mamma mia, Okoye with his left punch to take that ball out of the net. Bravo Coye, also bravo. Locatelli trying to surprise the Udinese goalkeeper. Locatelli again. Cambiaso. Juventus is trying to play with these one touches. Bremer, Cambiaso, Bremer, Kelly. And then we see Koopmeiners that wants to participate as well with Boga playing in the back for Il Direttore. Locatelli. Kalulu. With Cambiaso that is asking, and he will receive now. Look at that run also from Cope. Conceição really centered. They prefer to change to Weston McKennie that was totally available there. There is no offside from Kalulu, but he doesn't receive the ball. McKennie to Locatelli. Locatelli wants to go on the second post. Play it vertical to try to accelerate it with Kalulu that is going into that corridor. The Kalulu corridor, but at the moment we're not able to find him, at least not in a precise, accurate way. McKennie, throw in. Oh, what a beautiful... Oh, that run from Cambiaso was smart. Kenan Yildiz. Playing with Locatelli. Locatelli is touching, I believe, 300 balls. Conceição. In the back, again, Gleison, without risk from Juve, that is trying to find a way to enter. And look at the runs of Kalulu. Conceição in the middle, he's totally alone. Oh, that miscontrol from Cambiaso. It's Yildiz with Boga with a cross. Attenzione! No! Oh, it could have been the goal of Cope. Manners. Everything was beautiful. It was too beautiful. That cross also, it's a bit in the back. It was really difficult. It was really difficult because that ball goes really behind him. So it's obliged to actually goes back and take it in. Spalletti knows that he's looking for that second goal. It was close, but I tell you, this is not a miss from Copa. The cross was bad. Thank you, Jim. And I agree with all the people who are saying that it was not easy at all. It was not easy. Camp, attenzione. No foul with Zaniolo that is... basta Zaniolo. Cambiaso that is changing, going to Conceição, that is carrying that ball with the left. Right decision, good decision, Conceição. Take a good decision. Too many men there. Oh, he was totally offside, McKennie. I don't know where he went. Kalulu goes now to Texas. Texas boy is asking for someone to go into the box. But nobody is going except of now Kenan, that is again a bit more centrally on the field. It's Cambiaso with the ball. Cope. Turn Cope manners. Boga. Kenan Yildiz. Starting a bit more deep. Kenan. To have a bit of meters. To use his talent of dribble. Locatelli. Will he go long? He's waiting for the run for the Kalulu corridor. I don't know. Body movement of Conceição was really strange. Everything to not touch the ball. Locatelli. Yeah, Zaniolo is provoking, but he is like that, and we know him. Attenzione, because that ball goes into the box. Cope was about to go with a header. Kenan is recuperating the ball. One-on-one, he will go with a shot. Deflected. Conceição was about to take it. Attenzione, because it's a counter-attack for Udinese. Pay attention to the left and to the right. With David that is opening for Zaniolo. Pay attention to the other side of the field. Atta. He's waiting. Okay. They wasted that counter-attack. There will be a double change from Udinese. Camp. Atta. Pay attention to Atta. Too easy to dribble Kalulu. Locatelli is there. Kalulu again. And it's Conceição that has been pushed, but he stays on his feet, playing with Locatelli. Locatelli wants to change side. Bravo, Locatelli. To Cambiaso. Control with the right foot. He's a bit far. And now, so, what is he doing? What are you doing? Kenan. Look at where Kalulu is. Kalulu is already ahead of time. Huh? Conceição carrying that ball. From one side to the other. Conceição, look at that. Beautiful to Boga with a perfect run. Boga, Boga again. It's Kenan Yildiz with his left. The ball deflected. It's a corner kick. The fourth one for Juve. Juve is looking for that second goal. And they should score that second goal. Die. Like the Juve Zebra is writing into the chat. He went with his left. He's taking actually the defender, Ezibue, on the shoulder. Ball out. Fourth corner kick for Juve. Kenan is looking for not only the assist, but this time also for the goal that would give Juve a bit more of breath. We play immediately that corner kick. We play fast, one-on-one against Camara. We go with a cross on the second post. Attention, if that ball stays there, it will be another corner kick. It should be the fifth one. Bremer was close. Other side. Hey, let me check a bit. There is a strange movement from Ezibue. I'm not sure if he's touching it with a hand. There is a strange movement. Corner kick Juve. The fifth one. This time we will go long. We'll try to enter the box after the referee says that we can go after the green light of the referee. McKennie speaking with the ref. He's saying, I don't touch anybody. I'm free. Conceição is man marked, so we go into the box. Beautiful one, second post. It's Kenan that is controlling it outside of it. He goes immediately with a cross. Not perfect. Conceição catching. What did he do? What are you doing? Conceição. The body movements of Conceição are so strange. Cope, that was really cross and inshallah. No, not like that, Cope. Bravo, Bogdan. I agree. That makes totally no sense. If there is nobody, there is nobody. Grande Kelly. Attenzione to Karlstrom with a shot. What a disaster shot. What a disaster shot from Karlstrom. But the game is absolutely not closed. Two changes for Udinese with Arrizzala, the number 20 that will enter. And also Miller. Arrizzala and Miller will enter. Camara out. Ekkelenkamp out. Camara out. Miller in. Zaniolo was about to go out. Would have been, I believe, a good thing because he's a bit nervous. I mean, for them, he's a bit nervous, and he's already booked. But they took the risk to play Zaniolo a bit longer. Let's see if he will finish the game or not on the field. Ezibue centrally. So no Ekkelenkamp and no Camara anymore for Udinese. Atta. That will probably take a bit more responsibility in carrying the ball and building for Udinese. At the moment, Juve 53 points over Roma and Como at 51 that play tomorrow against each other. at the moment. 67 minutes. So 33 minutes to play. Foul committed by Manu Locatelli. Miller. Karstrop. Pay attention to Zaniolo that wanted to build a bit deeper now. Arisala, Zaniolo. And now it's a push from the home team. Oof, what a beautiful control from Miller here to cancel Locatelli. Arisala with a shot that has been deflected luckily, and it slowed down the shot. Goes into the hands of Perin. Runage happy with his double change that are answering immediately. Koopmanners, pass for Kenan that is controlling that ball, cancelling one player. Sombrero over the second one. It's Cope again. Cope with Kenan. Kenan extremely deep now. We must change side, and this is what Cope is doing extremely well, playing again with Perin. Bremer, da Juve. Locatelli, what a beautiful vision there to open for Conceição. Conceição one-on-one against Arisala. He's losing the ball. Conceição starts to... 20 minutes. 20 minutes. How long will he stay, Conceição? I don't know if Cegrova is increasing his level of warm-up. Bravo, Locatelli. And Cope as well. Dai, Cope, carry that ball, playing with Conceição. Conceição for Kenan. Kenan Yildiz. Kenan. One time, two times. Oh, beautiful. Conceição, grande Conceição. Chico, Conceição. Chico, Conceição. I'm happy for my guy. I'm happy for my kid. Grande Chico, Conceição. Oh, that was an important one. Oh, the right moment to do it. We were starting to doubt Chico, Yildiz, double assist. And Chico Conceição after Boga. Bravo. I see the party into the chat with Ricardo finally. Look at that. Cope, Conceição, Yildiz is actually making the guy totally crazy. One time, two time, and then that pass for Chico. Mamma mia, that's beautiful. Bravo, Kenan Yildiz, but what a star. 5th most valuable player on planet Earth. And for who is he playing? For Juve. Grande Kenan Yildiz. He didn't score yet. But what a guy. What a guy. Bravo, Chico. Drinking water. If you drink, Conceição, I drink. Julian, I saw it. Bravo. You cannot continue to repeat. Otherwise, I will put you in timeout, my friend. We saw it. What are they controlling? Die, he has not. No, you cannot. Die, we will not start with this shit. Die, you cannot. There is absolutely nothing, guys. He's absolutely not in front of the goal. Die, you cannot cancel that one. He's absolutely not participating. He's taking himself away. He's not in front of the goalkeeper. We had the image. We had a stop frame. We had a stop frame where we clearly saw that Okoye was not obstructed by him. He's absolutely not obstructing the visual of him. Die. He's absolutely not blocking him. He's not participating. He's saying, I take my foot away. I don't want to even participate on it. He took the decision. Let's see what he will say. Locatelli is already complaining, so he knows already. Locatelli knows. The explanation is, after reviewing, the number 8, Koopmeiners, is in offside and is doing a movement that actually impacts the decision of the goalkeeper. Even the commentator from DAZN is saying, but it's not even possible. The only thing that really could have done is if he's blocking the visual of the goalkeeper, which he's absolutely not. Die. You cannot. After reviewing that one, you cannot. Thank you, Sam. Hopefully, Sam. Thank you for 43 months with us. They think Jagrova to come in and score after they cancel that one. Kenan Yildiz, he doesn't stop. He doesn't care. Huh? He wants to play. He's strong. How strong is he? How strong is on number 10? Cambiaso with a cross. This time there is nobody. What a pity. Die, ragazzi. You cannot. This is not football anymore. This is ridiculous. It's not football. We can spend here time and passion and money. This is not football anymore. If you are canceling that, the guy is absolutely not doing any movement to impact the visual of the goalkeeper or to make him think that he will do something. There was a really beautiful stop frame where we saw Bravo Coop, Grandissimo Coop, Boga, Jeremy Boga, keeping that ball, playing with Cambiaso, Locatelli. Exceptional game again of the number 5 of Juve. Kalulu. Miretti, I think that's Miretti that will enter. What a ridiculous decision that they just took. Wow, they took me away the joy. Beautiful. Grande Bremer. There will be a few changes now. It's Gatti. I see the number 4. So I think it's Gatti that will enter. So Karlström goes out for Udinese with Piotrowski that enters. Okay. That a change for Udinese, and then Zagara out and Mlajic, the number 22 that enters. So they already did all their changes. Udinese over. With a no, they did 4. They still have 1. They still have 1 change to go. I die for. I really don't get it. Nah, because it's not fair. It's not correct. Die. Be honest, guys. We saw it. 76. So 15 minutes to go. And now they're attacking. In these last 15 minutes after a goal that has been cancelled to Juve, it could have been the end of the game. Now they will push. Now they believe. Like, the goal that they cancelled, it's like a goal that they scored. Huh? Now it's dangerous with Udinese that is pushing. Piotrowski on the right side. Ezibue. Tensione on the second post. Bravo. Weston McKennie, but that ball stays there. Mamma mia. Luckily, their shots are the ones of Kefren Turam. Luckily. Is he still there? Then we need to put him out. I try to explain him, but in 30 minutes, so that at least we can see the end of the game. in peace. I tried to tell him I was kind. I saw Miretti, guys. I knew that Miretti would enter. Then I don't know why they confused me. Boga out. Miretti in. And Gatti as well. And Conceição out as well. I need to understand how we play, guys. So Miretti in. Okay, will Gatti play as a striker or will Gatti really play as a striker? Or we play with 4? No. It cannot be. I need to see Gatti's in the back. Okay, now we go with 4. So we were playing the entire time with 3. Now we go with 4. Yeah, it could be this, guys. 4-5-1. With McKennie a bit more up. I made a change that you can see on the left. McKennie with a cross on the second post. Attention, because Kenan is there. Bravo, Kenan. They score a goal. They took me the joy away. Kenan is entering. Attention, he's entering with a cross. Attention, McKennie. Ezibue on possession. Yeah, you see. McKennie a bit more advanced can be dangerous. I'm also scared, guys. Would be the steal of the century. Would be really the steal of the century. Bravo. Ball deflected, ball Juve, dai. Grande Bogdan, 50 mesi, fino alla fine, thank you Bogdan. Ball Juve, indeed, I was correct. Locatelli, beautiful vision there for Miretti. Miretti keeps that ball, plays with Kalulu and McKennie. McKennie, that goes up. He's out the second post. Attenzione, Kenan Yildiz with a control with the chest. He's putting that ball a bit slightly there. Miretti is a disaster, guys. He is a disaster. Miretti is a disaster. I tell you. Oh, I'm fed up with him. I cannot anymore. Miretti, he can't keep a ball clean. Yeah, but if you show that image as of course he's offside, but that's not the thing. Miretti, mamma mia, Miretti. Keep that ball clean. We are not asking you, I don't know what kind of magic or miracle. Simple things that you are learning when you're 6. Keep that ball clean. Mamma mia, Yildiz. Yildiz on fire there. Mamma mia, Yildiz show. Yildiz, die, help him. Give him a bit of help. McKennie to Cope. It would be lovely to see Cope scoring that goal. He's offside. Of course he's offside. We play apparently, but to me there wasn't offside. But if you do like that, I would love Cope to score. Hernan, crack, es ya 5 años que estoy esperando. 5 años, crack. Yo también creo mucho en él, pero es ya 5 años que estoy esperando. Y crack. Grande Kelly. I Lloyd. Corner kick Udinese. But now it's dangerous, huh? I'm scared. This game is gone, I tell you. I tell you, this game is already gone. I know how it will end. Locatelli. I already know the story of that game is already written. Guys, if you want to leave, leave because you know how it will end. Huh? You know. Oh, they pissed me off. I was having a lovely evening with the Juventini, Saturday evening. 7 minutes to go. I feel that we are shaky. Ata out. Now they go all in. Huh? They go all in. With Guay, their striker. They go long with that throw in. There is a push. 6 minutes. Ciao Takeshi. But these games, guys, I know. We scored that second goal. We scored it. It was correct. It was a valid goal. And when that explanation is even annoying me more. You know, that's why I said when referees will speak to the microphone, people told me that will be the savior of football. I said it will change nothing. Because if you go and you give me that stupid explanation, then you can speak. No. It's not a debate where you can convince him that he's wrong. No. He took a decision that is totally wrong and he's telling it in front of the world. Actually, it's even worse. You're making yourself ridiculous. Koopmanners. Look at Kenan that is asking. Mamma mia. Control of Kenan. 2 players on him. The first one is cancelled. The second one, mamma mia, 1-2 with Cambiaso. Kenan Yildiz. It's not over. Locatelli plays again with Cope. I think it's Miretti that missed it. I think it's Miretti. I will not start. Locatelli playing with Kenan. Locatelli opens for Cambiaso. Cambiaso is doing a solid game at the moment with a beautiful cross in the box. Deflected. Locatelli, pigeon kick to Kalulu. Kalulu will go. He's trying to find Cope. He's finding Cope. That is a bit more on the right. Mamma mia, Cope. Yeah, but the bench. You see the difference? Look, everything was perfect here. Kenan is doing the job. No, you cannot. This is not a super save of Okoye. This is a miss of Miretti. This is a miss of Miretti, dai. This is a miss of Miretti. Don't tell me super Okoye because you cannot go with a shot like that. You cannot go with a shot like that. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah, of course it's Miretti. Makopi is me. I don't know what he's doing there. It's already the third time that he's doing these kind of passes. I think he's in Jujutsu Kaisen. He's seeing cursed spirits. Only Cope sees them. I don't know. Only him sees people that they are not on Earth. Kenan Yildiz. Grandissimo Kenan. Then you have Kenan Yildiz. Today is playing like Naobito Zenin. He's already imagining the future. He can go 24 frames in advance. He knows what he's doing. Look at that. Look at Kenan. Mamma mia, there's a foul. Give a yellow card. He's already seeing the future. 24 frames ahead. He's taking a decision. Boom, he goes. Mamma mia, today, seriously, Cope is like in the sixth sense. I see dead people. I see him already there in the bed, totally frozen. I see dead people. Hey, but he's doing a good game. Honestly, he entered quite okay. Just these 3 random passes, I don't know for who. I scored a goal, close the game, and we party and we feast. Die. Miretti with a free kick. I don't know what he was believing. Ah, Bagelman. You know what we are speaking about. Yeah, Kenan performance is top. Because Miretti, when he was at the youth academy, was really good at taking free kicks. When he was at the youth academy. It's like 10 years ago. The guy, soon we will hear that he became grandfather, and we are still waiting that he achieved maturity. One minute to go, 50 seconds. And then additional time. Grande Cope. For Kenan. Die. Close the game. Kenan Yildiz. Kenan is changing side. No, he's doing the things. Madonna. Kenan, take yourself the chances. Ooh la la. Zaniolo is going up. Attenzione, Kenan. Bravo, Kelly. That this will take or a red or a yellow for the most beautiful yellow card I've seen in my life. Bravo, Kelly. Because Zaniolo here, but also good to not let him go. Good to stay on him. Kelly smart here. I fouled him earlier, he tried, but the guy was unstoppable. Five minutes. 5 minutes? For what reason? Five? For what? Kostic and David will enter. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Kenan here, he should have a... Kenan out. Jonathan David in. So we'll play probably until the 96th. And Kostic will enter instead of Cambiaso. Changes were made for both teams, huh? Zaniolo with a free kick. Pay attention because it's dangerous, huh? Here, on that last one, he could have taken the shot. They are complaining as crazy. Yellow card for Cabe. What are they doing? Guys? Oh, calma. Oh, look like I don't know what they did. I don't know. It looked like... what happened there? Calma, Udinese, calma, chill, it's a game. Oh, it's football. Calma. What a disaster. Yeah, it should have been Zaniolo, to be honest. That would have been booked. We'll play probably until the 97th, and the game is far from over. Perin, long. Bravo, Jonathan David. Couldn't find Kostic. Guys, it's stress and suspense. I don't know. Now it's mental games. Okoye. They will play long now. Really long. Oh, that's a push. That's a push. Bravo, bravo. Ball Juve. A game that they threw away. It was a beautiful evening. Dai, it's not over. Long ball from Perin. Jonathan David in the air. Couldn't reach the ball. Kelly goes long. Too long. Ball out for Udinese. Juventus is not even pressing really high on the field. Oh, what are they doing? Where are they going? Where are they going? Where are they going? Oh! 94th minute. I think we'll go until 97. So there is still 2-3 minutes to go. Kalulu dribbled. Why is Kalulu that high on the pitch? Why is Kalulu that high on the pitch? Kalulu should not be that high on the pitch. Die, Johnny. Johnny, I want to see you giving your life. Long ball. Attenzione. Grande Perin. Grande Perin. And now make us sleep. Make a dodo. Make a dodo. Dai, Perin. On the ball. Bravo, Perin. Bravo, Perin, to anticipate Zaniolo. Yeah, he stole 20 meters, indeed. Long ball again. Bravo, Johnny. Dai, fight. It's not great. Also physically not. He's putting the pressing and then... Okoye, pay attention because they will play. 96 or 97, I told you. Attenzione with Zaniolo. That is now the biggest threat. He really wants to score against Juve. I don't know why. You're already safe. Give up. What are you doing? What are they doing, Udinese? Why are they so stressed? Looks like they're avoiding relegation in the last game of the season. Bravo. Bravo, Miretti. Dai, Miretti, I want to see you run. Also, Jonathan David, I want to see you run. Here, like that. Die. They didn't understand each other with Locatelli. Bravo. Dai, Gattone. Ball in the feet of Miretti. Grande Locatelli. But no, if Jonathan David is not running now, when will he run? Okay, the guy is not running at all. Dai, they are playing again. They are still continuing to play. When will he whistle? When will he whistle? When will he whistle? And he's whistling now. Ooh, that was precious. Ooh, that was precious. Ooh, that was a precious victory. They tried to steal it. Ragazzi, a game without history. They tried to steal a win. They tried to steal us the 3 points. They were thinking that we were back for Inter because they lost last time and because they equalized today. They wanted to steal us the 3 points. How incredible. They're starting to fear the comeback of Juve. They want to take us out of Champions League. This is the plan. They want to take us out of Champions League so that we cannot rebuild properly. This is what they try to do. We clearly saw the plan was there. Taking us out of Champions League so that we don't have the resources to rebuild. So that we cannot go for El Dibu Martinez, for Bernardo Silva, for Kessié, for all these players. That's what they tried to do. They were trying to steal a game that had no history. Mamma mia, they made me crazy. 1-0. 3 points. They tried to take away the goal, putting minutes and minutes and minutes on top. Paul, thank you, my friend. The ref made us suffer unnecessarily. But he was perfect, until, I don't know, the 75th minute, something like that. He was perfect. And then I don't know what happened in his mind. Brava Juve. I was really scared about the game against Udinese. I was really scared about the games against Udinese. Oh, I'm happy that my prediction was wrong. Of course, I'm happy. R10 is sensational. Man of the match, without any doubt. Man of the match. The most beautiful thing that I saw today was, I will surprise you probably, but that change of Spalletti to say, I don't have the ego that big that I want to push my narrative. I am mature enough to understand that it's not working in this game. I will not even wait until second half. I will make that switch. Ken and Boga, because after a few seconds, that's how he scored the goal of the game. So to me, it's that maturity, vision, and swallowing. Was it a mistake? It's a test that everyone wanted to do. So it's not a mistake, but it was not working. They decide, or he decides, to invert them. To me, that's the moment that I take from the game of today. Grazie mezzo for a donation. Even if we play 5 minutes, Favid is so bad. Who is Favid? David. David. Un disastro. GFC, un disastro. The goal cancelled to Jonathan David is a shame. A shame to football. It's really a shame. Especially the explanation makes me extremely angry. Lilgi is in Thailand, but he's checking in. Tu sei il numero uno. You are the number one. Grande Lilgi, 30 months with us. No. Guys, I tell you, the explanation makes it even worse, because the explanation of the referee when he canceled the goal is the number 8 is offside, which we all agree. But then he says, and he makes a movement that has an impact on the decision of the goalkeeper. Are we joking? He's taking away his foot. He's taking his body, his soul away to try to cancel himself, to not participate. He's not in front of the goalkeeper. There is a stop frame that the referee saw on the monitor, where really you see that Conceição is there with a totally free line from Okoye to watch the ball go without no blocking from Koye. That is actually slightly on the left side of the goalkeeper, so the right side of the feet, a bit more there, defilated there, so he's not even interacting. That ball is going close to Cope, it's true, but it's not that he's putting his foot to try to catch the ball. He's actually doing everything to take himself away, which he can't, of course. You can't. Luckily, we win that game, but I tell you, that was a game where it was written 1-1. It was written not because of Juve, but because of what we saw today. Udinese player didn't even complain. No, nobody was complaining. Of course not. They were not. Nobody, not even Okoye, nobody. They really tried. And pay attention, it's long, still 9 games to go. It's really long. The season is long, believe me, my friends. Or you win all the games and you are by far superior as the other ones, which I don't know if it will be like that every single game, or I tell you that it will be extremely long, because we will see more of these. Write it down, 14th of March, I tell you, we see more of these. After the farce of 1 month ago, exactly 1 month ago, on the 14th of March 2020, 14th of February 2026 in Il Derby d'Italia against Inter. Today, 1 month later, exactly 1 month later, we are seeing again a farce. And it's not the first one, and it's not the first one. But I need to take that off my chest so that we can analyze the game really well. Good game today, says Softic, 51 mesi, 51 months with us. 2 must-win games at home coming. You know what is really fun? Don't start, guys. I know you will again say Beppe is here again with his conspiracy about calendars. But if you go back in recent years, every time that Juve plays twice in a row at home, which means, in a way, because it happens to every team, 2 games away in a row, 2 games home in a row, every time that it happens to Juve, it's suddenly because there is a stop of international break, or it's because there is a midweek. So instead of being able to keep like an entire week not traveling twice at all, it's like, okay, we will play twice at home, but in the meantime all the players will go everywhere in the world. Again, conspiracy, but I believe in my own conspiracies. So, again, we play twice at home, but we will not have the advantage of playing twice at home because the players will travel around the world. So, but yeah, I agree. 2 home games that are coming. Which ones? Sassuolo next, and then? Which is the next one? I don't even know because I'm focusing game by game by game. So I don't know who is the next game after Sassuolo. Genoa. Tough game as well. Yeah, Genoa, I agree. Pepe, Chico hasn't been good. He barely beats him, and his IQ is bad. Chico, we know, Then he's creating superiority. Today he had like 3 possibilities in the first half that he's missing. All the 3 of them. Second half, he disappeared. And then scoring that goal that is onside after combining really well with Kenan, that would have given him a bit more in terms of rating, the ratings that I will do tomorrow, the video about. But no, it's not a wow performance of Chico. No, it's not a wow performance of Chico. But even Boga, it's not the Boga. When he played for 35 minutes in his position, he was absolutely not the Boga that we saw entering the game. He was absolutely not that Boga. Then, of course, you cannot have that Boga if he's playing as a number 9. So we are forgiving him. He's there, he's solving you the game with the goal of today. It's a real steal. He can also play in that position because he didn't play bad, but it's not the same Boga, of course. But then you see Kenan Yildiz that was totally isolated and absent. We couldn't find him in that fake 9 position, where from the moment that he's changing that position, what a player. It's like he wanted to say to Spalletti, look how great I am in that position. Look how fantastic I am in that, because that's where he feels confident. One day, he will be able to play closer centrally to the goal. But I always said, not yet today. Some parts, yes, why not? And he's going towards that. He's really growing into that. So it will not take too long. But calma. Miretti was a disaster today. It's not about hate or not. It's a player that I bought the shirt. I love the shirt. I supported the player. I bought the shirt. I loved the player. I supported the player a lot. I even told the people to stay calm about Miretti, to support him, to understand, checking back and linking back to what I saw as a gem in the next. Then today it's entering, he has 2 balls and he's twice he's doing a total disaster. I'm sorry, one is not able to clean it, and then he's taking a decision with a sloppy shot, because that's what we are speaking about. It's a really sloppy shot on 1-on-1 after the huge big work of Kenan Yildiz to put him in an ideal position. You cannot. And this is not Scarpone, Daniele is saying Scarpone, it's, like the big shoes, like the big uncomfortable shoes that you cannot really be accurate with when you're playing with these kind of shoes on you. No, it's not about that. It's stress. It is stress. Because I will tell you, when he will go to Genoa, when he will go to another team, you will see how great he will be, how much he will shine. But at Juve, there is the stress. There is the stress level that is entering his head, and he's throwing it away. Mufid, 20 mesi con noi, 20 months, Miretti is too soft. Yeah, that's the explanation. He's too soft. too soft. Thank you, Mufid. Benedetto, grandissimo Benedetto. David didn't run for his life when he came on. Vergogna. Benedetto, but we were speaking about it, and you remember on Thursday, today, Jonathan David, thank you for the donation. Jonathan David, how he enters. I understand that. I understand that you are not happy that you are receiving the treatment up and down, because that's what we saw today. 1-0. Juventus was attacking. Juventus could have gone for an extra goal. He's not putting. He's preferring to change Miretti in, Gatti in, Koopman because of that injury. He's putting everyone in, Kostic, but not Jonathan David. That means that the trust is gone also for him after Openda. If he would have entered at the 50th minute, okay, but there he doesn't enter because he doesn't believe, Spalletti doesn't believe that Jonathan David can make the difference there in that game. So he's not entering. From the moment that he enters, he has how many minutes? 5. Let me check when he enters exactly. He enters at the 92nd minute, so not even 5. Yeah, 4 minutes. There were some opportunities to go and press, but that's not how you win the heart of the supporters. Huh? This is not how you win the hearts of the supporters. If you enter walking like that, it's not. It's seriously not. Seriously not. Juve, thank you, my friend Salvatore. Juve and Team Italo-American Baseball win today. They won again. Against who they're playing? Mexico, I think. I'm not that informed. With the Juve coach, Francisco Cervelli. So congratulations again to baseball. Bravo. And congratulations especially to Juve. And congratulations to Salvatore. Fabio, fino alla fine. I will be at the stadium for the game against Genoa, so we will win 100%. That's what I wish for you and for all the Juventini. And hopefully you can go after a win against Sassuolo. Also super important. I should be there, but I am not 100% sure, but I should be there. I will do everything to be there for Juve Fiorentina, the last home game of the season. Allora, Beppe, what did you think of Cope when he entered? To me, I will not agree with very bad again. To me, he did good, except of 3 passes, which during the live I was saying that like in Jujutsu Kaisen, he was seeing cursed spirits on the field, and he did 3 passes, ragazzi, 3 passes that stays in the memories of all the Juventini. 3 passes like the Sixth Sense. In the bed, freezing cold, I see dead people and I give that ball to the dead people, which made totally no sense. 3 times, it's a lot. 3 times. It can happen once. It cannot happen twice. He's doing it 3 times. So these 3 things, they will be there in the mind of everyone, and everyone will say it's a disaster. Correctly to label it like that. Then, except of that, I must say that he entered well in subbing in Thuram. But it's difficult because these are the 3 images that we keep in mind. Then he covered the position. We could find him to give some support to the people on the right side. We could find him giving support to the left side. At a certain moment, receiving a really bad cross from Boga that was behind him. He's going with an extension behind to readdress that ball and to try to go close to the goal. I would not say, if we are objective and he has no history with Juve, if I see that performance, I would say it's a good performance. The problem is, he is a player that we signed for 58 million. It's the 2nd year that we are waiting for that player. So we can't accept the standard, the good, the sacrifices, because this is not what we expect from Cope. So he will always have that. That's why I'm saying, in the summer, if you have an offer, he needs to leave. He needs to leave because it's a player that he will always have above his head la spada di Damocle. l'épée de Damocles, I don't know, the sword of Damocles, I don't know if that exists in English, always being a thread of I need to give that extra, and that extra, we don't see it. We don't see it. What did Gjustjuve do to Spalletti, or what did Spalletti do to Gjustjuve? To me, why he's not entering Gjustjuve? Supposition. Then if you tell me, guys, were you Beppe, were you satisfied with how no, because that's one of the problems that we have. We have no bench. We have like 11 players, and I must say, just to tell you that I have absolutely no agenda. It's already 2-3 games that monitor, that electrocardiogram from Cambiaso that was since 18 months. It's already 2-3 games where I hear there are some signs of he is alive. He is alive. He is alive again. He is alive. He's not a phenomenon. He is alive again. And I was scared because we heard and probably this is what Koopmeiners was seeing today on the field. The dead body of Cambiaso walking there around. This is what Cope was, because he has the sixth sense. He sees people that are not there. But no, I must say that Cambiaso, it's already 2-3 games where I call him Cambiaso again instead of number 27. Yeah, it's true. It's I agree with Neo Gash that is always extremely negative here on the channel. I agree it's against the worst teams in the league. But it's 18 months that he was dead, and 18 months that we were playing against good, medium, and worst teams in the league, and he was really bad. Oh, I remember Cambiaso giving gifts to Lecce. I remember him giving gifts to other teams doing disasters. You start at a certain moment, and I am here to say when it's correct and when it's not correct. Disregarding the fact that you are playing against a good team or a bad team, the performance of Cambiaso today was a good performance. Was a really good performance today. Top performance? No. Phenomenal performance? No. Good performance. Yeah, the stamina is better. Indeed, he can even play 90 minutes or nearly 90 minutes or more than 90 minutes, because I think he went out at the 92nd. It's a long time ago that I didn't see him finishing a game. So bravo Andrea Cambiaso for the stamina that is better. I saw him doing some crosses. I saw him coming back from his position when he was walking around at the center of the field. Today I saw a Cambiaso that was improving, honestly. By the way, can we do the man of the match? We do the man of the match, guys. Voting. But I have already my man of the match there. For me, it's simple. We should not even do it. But, okay, the one that scored, Boga. I want to put Kelly, guys. Kelly today, that pass, that yellow card that he's taking to not let Zaniolo go. Incredible. Locatelli and Kenan Onnumara Yildiz. These are my 4 men. You can choose who do you want to win. But attenzione, first of all, let me say thank you to Hernan Juve. Hermano Hernan de Argentina. Gracias, hermano. Gracias. He offered 20 membership. So please say thank you to Hernan in the chat. He offered randomly. One to Vanini202, to Don Eladio, to Antonio, to the Juventoni, to Nicolas, to Deboy Joy, to Peppe El Toro, to Eric Broswag, Vargolis, Chelsea Meeker, to Ark 1177, to Eagle Eye, to Yurikun, Tito 2969, Afham to Pricefield, to Renzo, Pavol, etc., etc. Mamma mia. Gracias, hermano. The people are saying thank you. Thank you. Herman, no, it's Hernan or Hermano. You can choose. Hernan or Hermano. Hermano is brother. And there are a lot of references. Do we really need a poll of the man of the match? I would have skipped it, but we must do it. Because I really want to give that trophy today. Daniel, a positive from today, 1 game less until Dusan returns. Look, thank you, Daniel. How can I say that? Today I saw much more positives. If this is the only positive, I would say no. If this is one of the positives, I would say yes, because Dusan is needed in that team. You know that I'm not the biggest fan of Dusan Vlahovic, even if I think that he will do well in the upcoming games. I was hoping that today he would have been there. We could have used him, absolutely yes. He was not. Let's see if he will put some minutes in his legs for the game against Sassuolo at home. We decided to continue with him, so you know that I will support him and making abstraction of my own opinion and taste. But this is 100% not the thing that I would have put in my positives. At least not in the priority list. Then I think, yeah, maybe you're right, Daniel. Maybe I would have put it somewhere. If I see that Open Dice, I don't think he's even warming up. If I see Open Dice, he's not even warming up. If I see Jonathan David that he's entering for the 3 last minutes, yeah, we need him. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably you're even right. You kind of convinced me. Marco, incredible Cope's physics services. He sees dead people. Call now. 1800. I don't know the country. In every country, it changed the number, the phone number, but yeah, he sees dead people. But that's the truth. That's the truth. We should do like with AI, a Cope manners in the Sixth Sense. If you saw the movie, even if, mamma mia, I hope I didn't spoil too much. Hernan with a 20 membership, grazie Hernan, again, really appreciate it. SN 19 months, maybe the worst of the match. Obviously, that MVP will be Yildiz. There are some people, I can tell you that some people are voting for the 3 other ones as well. So there are some votes for Boga, there are some votes for Kelly, there are some votes for Locatelli as well. So it's not 100% for Yildiz. So I will let you continue to vote for a bit, and then we can go with the worst. The worst of the game today. But I didn't like how David entered. Can I give him that trophy? 2 minutes die. I didn't like Miretti. If I would, for the 11. You know that I didn't like that much the right side. Am I correct? If I'm not speaking about the subs, the subs, 100%. Miretti annoyed me. David annoyed me so much. You can put the entire subs there in the worst of the match. Even Cope with the 3 passes to invisible people. But that right side of the field, it's not a terrible performance, because honestly, they played well. The team played well today. But I must say that this side in the first half, we were playing only on the right side. Conceição was not able to decide the game. McKennie in that first half was, to me, a lot invisible. He was like off today. And Kalulu, I think it was like too compact, too congested there, too much traffic there, because we were playing a lot on the right side without playing on the left. So, and at the end, it's like a bit of everything and nothing is happening. It's not a coincidence that the goal is coming from the left side. Yeah, they were overlapping each other, Alex. It was strange. It was strange. So the right side, if I could from the starting 11, then David and Kostic, you cannot. Cope, I said, not a disaster. These 3 passes, even Miretti and Gatti, they enter for 10 minutes. The sub, look at the guys. Look at the subs. Turn, Gatti, Miretti, Kostic, Jonathan David. That's where Comoli, Ottolini, Modesto, Chiellini, Spalletti. I involve everyone. Elkan, they will have to work. The rest is Milik, Opendage, Grova, Adzic, Cabal. I will have a lot of work to do. But we will be here, Juventini. That being said, thinking about it, happy birthday to Dominic. Today is my birthday and it was the best gift. 0-1 is more than enough. Bravo. Happy birthday to Dominic and also happy birthday to Sasha. A few days ago, celebrated her birthday. I wrote, of course, happy birthday, but I was not able to say it live. So happy birthday, Sasha. What a player. What a fantastic player. What a fantastic player Kenan Yildiz is. Incredible. I'm pissed off with him for that last pass. Jeremy Bogai speaking. 3rd consecutive goal. Fantastic moment. It's a really beautiful moment for me. Every morning when I wake up, this is why I wake up for. I'm also extremely happy for the team because it's an important, really important victory today. So the journalist is asking, around the 30th minute, it's Spalletti that was continuing to tell you, go a bit more in the center, and Yield is on the left. Is it something that you also trained during the week, or is it an idea, an invention of Spalletti on the spot? No, he says, it is actually it was an invention of Spalletti during the game. We were looking for a bit more depth into that game. There could have been more spaces there. This is what Spalletti saw, and that's what he told me. Go a bit more into that depth centrally. That's what he saw, and immediately we had a bit more opportunities to score. And that's where I also saw that we had some opportunities, and I thought that we could even close the game in the first half. So the question is often the journalist, by the way, good journalist, she's saying, so you must continue to push on these changes between you and Yildiz because you found yourself really well with each other. I have no idea about that. That's the mister, of course, that is deciding. But I'm the kind of player that I play wherever the coach is asking me to play, and I always give my 100%. Left, up front, not important to me. My objective is to make sure that I'm helping the team to win. Giaccherini is asking a question to Boga. How important is the work of Spalletti? Because I have the feeling that you have really a lot of fun there up front. You're really looking for each other. You're really altruist. So you're sharing these opportunities. Boga. Yeah, the three of us, Conceição, Yildiz, myself, we are three players that we love, the one-on-one against the players. So, this is helping a lot our qualities. So we always try to invent something, and the coach is giving us these opportunities, and at the moment it's working well. Jeremy is gone. Hernan Jimenez is not gone, because Hernan is continuing. He's saying, Beppe, feliz cumpleaños to Sasha. 10 abonados más de regalo. He's offering 10 memberships more, not only 10 but also 5 more, so 15 more memberships for the birthday party of Sasha with us on the channel. Gracias, Hernan. Gracias. I don't know who is the MVP today, huh? Yildiz, Boga, or Hernan Juve? That's a really good question. But a beautiful interview also of Boga. You see on his face his non-verbal expression, how happy he is. Then you tell me, guys, the guy was not playing for 2 months after everything what happened in the off the field in Nice. He was desperate. He received the chance of his life, but really desperate to go to play with Juve, which is the biggest team that he ever played at. Not even believing that this could be an opportunity. He goes, he's entering, he's changing a few games with some beautiful plays. Of course, it's not enough. And then he starts. A goal. And then another one. And then another one. Because if I'm not wrong, it's goal against. Help me, guys. Goals against today. What's the who did Udinese, Pisa, and what was the game before? Galatasaray, I believe, for that 3-0. It was the 2-0. No, or what game did he score, guys? Roma, bravo, Roma. It was the 3-2. Yeah, because we were losing 3-1. Oh, it's already the third goal in Serie A. 3 in a row, huh? Chapeau, huh? Yeah, we are seeing it here. Guys, 3-3 against Roma. With we were losing 3-1. He scores the 3-2 before the 3-3 of Gatti. Then here he scores the fourth one, and here he's scoring a one. But he already scored. Who scored against Galatasaray? McKennie, Gatti, Locatelli. Yeah, okay, he didn't score. I forgot. So indeed, now we have Sassuolo, Genoa, Atalanta, Bologna, Milan. We have big games that are upcoming. Twice at home and then away, home, away, home, away, home, away. So then it will alternate. 9 games to go. At the moment, if... Spalletti speaking. Wait, I need to pause because I must answer our friend Chasing from Australia. Thank you, my friend. Ciao, Beppe. Would you ever make a video on what really happened when Juve was sent to Serie B so we can hear it from your side? I'm a proud Juventino. I want to explain it, but okay, what I will do, my friend, I will not make a video. What I will do is that I will send you the link of this video that was already made 5 years ago. Copy the link, and here is the video. So you would be able to watch it. This one, Calciopoli for Dummies. You have the link in the chat, Chasing the Cool. And then tell me in the next coming days what you thought about the video. Comment it in when you watched it. I will be really curious. That I'm much better now. Yeah, it's true. But the video remains the same, guys. You want me to explain it? There is the video. It's made. I explained it. A new video. Doing a watch along for tomorrow. Ravezzani, it's not one video, it's like 9 videos, I believe. It's a 9 episode one, it's really long, and I didn't see it yet. Spalletti was speaking. Maybe we can do the watch along. Why not? What time do they play tomorrow? I have no idea. I know that I would watch the game, but I don't know what time they are playing tomorrow. Tell me, guys. Is it again 8:45? No, it's 6 p.m. I need to know the plans of my wife, because it could be that I'm going to my parents' home. I don't know if I will be there. I don't know. I will try. If I'm home, could be. No, I don't go to IKEA on a Sunday. Here it's closed on Sundays. So what is saying Spalletti? So he said, he's speaking about the strikers. You needed more a Boga than a Yildiz in that position. Is that correct? Where Spalletti says it's not about Boga or Yildiz. Whoever is playing there, if you allow the opponent to compact themselves into their box, surrounding actually the number 9 that you have there, you can put whoever you want, and it's extremely difficult to play in that position. Um, so what we try to do a few times is also going behind their back, these long passes that we said that it was clearly a plan. So that's what is explaining. We were trying that plan because otherwise it would have been too congested there, too blocked, too many people there in that box. So what we tried to do, it was actually to make the teams longer, to try to find these one-on-ones with these balls that we were able to go over their defense, to take space and depth. Then if you have different players with different characteristics, more physical strikers, he didn't say it, but Alaoziman, for example, then you can do that game of these fights, these duels, trying to go also there, trying to find your number 9, even if it's quite compact. Or also trying to go until the end of the field there in an angle and going with crosses, if you have that type of number 9. So today he's actually telling us, Kenan Yildiz or Boga, why did we play with these long balls? What we were repeating here during the live over. It's because you don't have that typical number 9 strong headers or fighting in duels, being able to take 2 players around him. No, we were obliged to try to create depth, space to actually put our players in the opportunity to be there with that one-on-one. So going with these balls over the defense to win actually one time of play and then to try to do something from there. Ah. Good question. So journalist is saying you're actually now at the moment having the successes from everything that you were seeding in a difficult month of February. I don't think that you can just say that we were planting seeds or we were seeding things in February because we were robbed in a few games and it was extremely difficult and we threw away big chances there to maybe already be there, top 3, fighting for the top 3. But anyway, that's another story. And then the journalist is saying how much now during that game you were thinking about the goal of Federico Gatti against Roma. Spalletti. Today we didn't play a game to see what could happen, but actually to decide what had to happen. Filosofia. They really wanted concentrated guys, strong guys, aggressive guys, and naughty guys. Then are you that convinced that in the first half against Roma we didn't deserve something more?
proteggerlo da un punto di vista che non è un lavoro buttato lì per caso o buttato via per quello che sono stati dei risultati. Dei risultati così possono succedere. Dobbiamo proteggere quello che abbiamo fatto, la fatica, quello che ci siamo detti, quello che abbiamo fatto vedere, che secondo me sono tante cose fatte bene bene. Poi l'episodio vi permette a tutti di entrare in ballo e di dire ognuno quello che gli fa più piacere dire, ma l'episodio, non quelle che sono le strutture, le dinamiche delle partite giocate, perché questa squadra qui ha sempre giocato delle buone partite, ha sempre giocato a calcio.
He's actually making a huge, big explanation and discussion about the fact that you, referring to the journalists, the papers, the supporters also, you have, of course, the right to speak to this, to that, but actually, a lot of time, it's an episode that can be criticized and that is impacting what we saw in February or in some other games. But actually, if we are looking and analyzing, ciao Hernan, gracias, buenas tardes, but if you're actually analyzing the performance of Juve, what we are starting to build, what we try to do, you cannot criticize what Juve has put on the field and what they showed on the field. Then the episode, sometimes they took us away some things, but it's episodes. These are not my words, and the words of Spalletti.
Me ne frega poco, anzi, ancora meglio perché ha fatto vedere quando c'era piovuto tutto addosso la squadra, che ha saputo reagire nelle difficoltà estreme e ha fatto vedere un lato che ancora non gli riconosco fino in fondo, che è questo carattere, questa mentalità, questa testa forte. Ma mi riferivo proprio a questo.
And he said, then what happened in Roma until the 93rd minute. At the 93rd minute, probably I'm even more proud of the guys because they showed me something that not always they have shown me. Not always they convinced me that they had that ferocity, that will of doing it. To be honest, Spalletti didn't understand the question of the journalist because it was a total different question that the journalist asked. They are showing the celebration of Spalletti at the 90th minute, so at the 95th minute when there is that triple whistle. He's going like this, doing like this. Spalletti is watching himself on the screen and he's saying, if this guy would have entered the locker rooms instead of staying there during the clown, it would have been better for everyone. So he's actually mocking himself, Luciano Spalletti, saying it was better than instead of doing the clown there on the touchline, he should have entered the locker rooms. Then that celebration, of course, it's legit to celebrate like that in a game where there was absolutely no story, that should have been closed already with a goal of Conceição, that to me, to Spalletti, is valid, is a valid goal.
L'unico elemento che c'è per toglierlo è la vicinanza con il portiere, ma Conceição non è fermo, sta andando via, sta passando e è nella direzione opposta da dove viene palla. Il portiere vede sempre la palla.
He said the only element, if you want to cancel that one, if there is that obstruction, but there is no obstruction. Conceição is always in movement and he's coming from another side of Cope. He's coming from the left side. He's always in the visual of the goalkeeper.
Quello che c'è stato detto sbagliato il gol perché era sulla traiettoria della palla e lì la distanza non era stata considerata perché è fuori dall'area piccola, è fuori gioco lo stesso. Questo qui lui va via dalla visuale del portiere, lui la vede sempre la palla, vede sempre la palla.
He's watching the images, he's saying he sees them. Oh ragazzi, Mariano, I don't have the updates of Thuram, I'm waiting like you.
Non è fermo lì davanti, è in movimento, per cui sì,
I'm waiting that they tell us what is happening with Thuram.
non ha detto niente, nessuno ha detto niente anche questa volta qui. Poi
Luciano is saying nobody complained on that goal. Not even the goalkeeper was complaining. Nobody was complaining about that goal.
chiaro che si rimette in discussione questa partita, che non era da subirla questa discussione di questa partita qui per come è stata giocata. Il portiere la vede sempre la palla, non è l'unico elemento il fatto della vicinanza, non impatta mai sulla visuale del portiere. Mi sembra Coop Miners che è lì davanti, ecco, la vede sempre la palla, come fanno a vedere la palla?
They are speaking about
5 metri
the cancelled goal. Is repeating the same things, but it's correct.
davanti, vicino al dischetto del rigore o fuori dove è ora la palla contro la Lazio c'è stato dato fuori gioco uguale perché è impattante, perché è davanti, e allora lì la vicinanza non contava perché era troppo distante e si poteva dar gol lo stesso, se no diventa difficile, ecco, è sempre la stessa cosa, non è da mettere in discussione una partita di stasera, non è giusto rimetterla in discussione per quello come per come ha fatto la squadra.
It's correct. Spalletti is correct, and this is why I was angry. He said it is not correct. It is absolutely not correct to put the game again in discussion, cancelling a goal like this one. A lot of people told me, Beppe, go and watch the goal of Arda Güler today. Guy, I don't know, because I don't know. Let me try to check it. I will try to check it. Allora. Madonna che gol. Mamma mia. But it's not the first time he has it in him. I already saw him trying this kind of invention. It's not something that surprised me more than that. Wait, let me check. Mamma mia, it's not even from the midfield. It's from his home in Istanbul. Mamma mia. Guys, when I told you Arda Güler, no, we don't like, we are not sure. What a player. What a player. What a player. He scored from Istanbul. The goalkeeper was out. Yeah, of course he was out, but you need to do it. You need to put it in. Ask Thuram to do that. Not comparing Arda Güler with Thuram. They are the different players, of course, but...
Mister, noi dobbiamo salutarla, ma so che c'è un messaggio importante da leggere.
Nel calcio non ci
Alex Juve, some words for Perin, good leader. Grazie, Alex. But it's your opinion. Today, Perin did the game that he had to do. He was there when he needed to be there. I don't remember a mega save of Perin, but I saw a Perin that was present, that was in the game, that was concentrated, and I tell you what is huge, a huge big difference. I don't have, at the moment, the feeling that every shot will be a goal. And again, it's not to criticize and to exaggerate now because I think that a lot has been said about Di Gregorio. that was in the most negative moment of a goalkeeper, when you are in that negative spiral, when everything is a goal that you concede, you mentally you're down, 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 down. You cannot save yourself anymore. Um, and it's true that every game, we were speaking about it, every shot on target that we will concede, we concede the goal. We take the goal. And the defenders, they were not feeling sure. They were not trusting that moment of Di Gregorio. And Perin, that, like Johannes is writing, was not put in difficulty too much today, but it's a second consecutive clean sheet after the game against Pisa. We received a few shots, sloppy, not sloppy. One was a huge big miss from Udinese, by the way, because they were in front of the goal, and they missed it. But they give you that confidence that he will save you a goal. He can concede, of course, because he conceded against Galatasaray, he conceded against Roma. 4 goals at the end, 5 goals in 2 games. So it's not that he will not concede, that suddenly he's a phenomenon, but it's giving you in this moment what is needed. It's a bit of security. But today, today, after another clean sheet, after the decision of Spalletti, the choice is clear. The choice is clear until the end of the season, except of Perin starts. Perin is the number 1 goalkeeper now. And Jonathan David, I don't know how much he will play. Aragoler is smaller, shorter than Miretti, but 100% more, or 100 times more power. Yeah, without doubt. We are speaking about a phenomenal. What a goal. What an incredible goal. And they woke up Real Madrid. Manchester City woke up Real Madrid. Barcelona, pay attention. Here, the image of the evening. I see that people. Copenhagen. 3 times, guys. Passes to I don't know who. I really don't know who. Boo. Look at what they're writing here. I said retweet to scare an Interista. Retweet, and then Inter fans, they don't know what to say anymore. They don't know because they feel. Retweet to scare a female. 41 likes, What should I answer, guys? Or should I not answer? I'm curious. I'm curious. Now, because, guys, in April, it's 19 years that I'm with my beautiful wife, fantastic wife. Don't know how to answer that. Alex is saying no answer. Yeah, but it's too easy. I need to answer something. I will think about it. I will think about it. Peter ratio him. I don't know if it's a him or a her. because they are using anonymous profiles, so I don't know. I need to think. Because I need to answer really well. If I do. Let me think about it a few seconds, and then I will go. Then I will tell you. I can't understand how the Italian people can accept this open cheating against the team who did all they can for Italian football. Hey, my friend. You hate winners, huh? You hate winners. Look at Luciano Spalletti. Look at him. He said he should have entered the locker room. Beppe, in my opinion, everyone in the midfield can leave besides Locatelli. McKennie can be a good rotational jolly. But I see things differently. By the way, I closed the votes because Yildiz won with 74%. Kelly 4%, Locatelli 7%, Boga 15%, Yildiz 74%. I see things in a different way. Who is starting today? Thuram, Locatelli. McKennie is not a midfielder. McKennie is playing on the right. Like today, he's playing as a 10. He can play as a left back. For the rest, there is nobody else. Okay? There is nobody else. Koopmanners, guys, we already spoke, so it makes no sense to continue to repeat. I think that everyone agrees that if there is an offer, he can leave. But I see it differently. Today you saw that when you did the changes, you didn't receive. Even if I'm not 100% against the performance of Koop, but you didn't receive the upgraded that we saw. What was the last game that I saw? It's like players that entered from the bench and that totally changed the game. What was it? I believe Harry Kane is not playing against Atalanta. I saw what was the game? I saw a game recently. I said, Mamma mia, look at the bench that is entering. Look at the players that are entering. And I think that's the thing. You will need to reinforce you with the certainties that you have. So I would look for an upgrade to Thuram, an upgrade to Locatelli that is doing really well. If he continues like he's playing now, you never bench Locatelli. You never bench Locatelli in this form. But there are some games where he needs to rest. There are some games where he needs to rotate. There are some games where it's less important because you can do it with other. So you will need to look for stronger players so that also they feel that they need to continue to improve. I would not change the only certainties that we have, but instead, because with these certainties, for a matter of fact, you arrive fourth. This is what we saw in recent years with Bremer, with Locatelli, with McKennie, with I don't know, whatever player there that is there since 3-4 seasons. We arrive fourth. Today with Spalletti, we see that a lot of them are starting to really performing, doing things. But if you keep them as starters, you will never reach that number one position. So what you need with Dusan Vlahovic, for example, so what you need is an upgrade on these players. These players are there. They are showing that with Spalletti, they are doing great things. Well, find the upgrades now. And these ones can be part of the 25 because that's one of the problems that Spalletti has and we have when we are looking at our team. When we are looking at the 11 players, it was already difficult for us to find 11 players because Cambiaso was playing with the other team for a long time. We already spoke about Cambiaso. because I don't know what player was playing with was not present, because there was a doubt, because there was no striker, because of this, that. Now we start to find 11 players, also good from Comoli, because nobody will say it, of course, but good Comoli and team that were able to find a steal like Boga. Well, now you need to find a replacement. So I would not sell Thuram, because if you sell Thuram, you need 2 players to replace him from good level. Even if I am not 100% satisfied about Thuram, I think that he can do much better, and he needs to do much better. If an offer of 50 million is arrived for Thuram and you can replace it, I would not hesitate. I understand your logic, Domenico. But my thing is, okay, what is working? What is working well with Spalletti? Keep and you improve the rest. Yeah. Here, that's the discussion that you can have. Imagine Miretti and Koopmeiners out and Bernardo Silva and Kessie in. There we are speaking about something totally different. That's a total different team that we are speaking about today. Is there something that we didn't touch upon? Is there something that we forgot to analyze? I can go. Meanwhile, that you tell me, guys, I show you again. Possession won by Juve, the duels won by Juve, the aerial duels won by Juve, which is really strange. Accuracy won by Juve. There was no story in the game of today. There was absolutely no story in the game of today. 1 goal that should have been 2. 22 attempts, 8 on target, much better, because in the beginning it was 7 attempts, 1 on target. Kenan Yildiz has been voted here as MVP, but also in real life. Gjustjuve. I started a discussion, I couldn't end it earlier. To me, Gjustjuve, we are at the same point where he didn't play for a long time. Okay? I mean now, not last year. Now, he didn't play for a lot of games. Okay? He didn't play for a lot of games, and he was charging the batteries. These batteries were fully charged a la Gjustjuve, where he played 3 games in a row. And the games that he played, he was putting full intensity. He played Galatasaray, he played Roma, and he played, I believe, before Galatasaray, if I'm not wrong. 2 games with more minutes. He forced. Yeah, no. Of course, not full game. He never played the full games. I'm speaking about the minutes. But against Galatasaray, he played even more minutes, because he even played extra time. Against Roma, he entered really well, and he did really well for a big part of that second half. You increase, and then he has difficulties to follow. From the moment that he pushes a bit, then, just had a baby like 2 days ago, and I know it, I'm a father. Having a baby, guys, maybe for a lot of people, they do not know what impact it has, but it's a player, or it's a human part that when you have a baby in this first day, you have a lot of emotions that are there. You don't have a lot of sleep. So maybe today, Spalletti saying, okay, it's a player that is not at 100% physically. Comes from a few games where he put everything. On top of that, he just had a baby. He's probably not 100% focused, and there he has a lot of emotion. Maybe he wants to show too much, I don't know. And he decides to do without him. Also in a game, don't forget, in a game that at the end, Conceição is scoring that goal. And thanks to the fact that he scores that goal, he receives a bit more minutes from the coach, because he feels that he's still in the game. Otherwise, probably would have been changed immediately. So he receives a bit more minutes, and he understands, Spalletti, that because of that cancelled goal, the game is open again, which should not have been. It should have been a closed game, but actually that decision is reopening the game, is putting Juve in difficulty. and is actually helping an Udinese that is trying with that forcing. In that forcing moment, you clearly understand that Spalletti knows his guys, and there, what's his name there? Gjustjuve is absolutely not needed anymore. It's absolutely not needed anymore. So no, guys, it's not about he did something to Spalletti. Spalletti hates him, or guys, it's not about I don't hate. It's a player that tries to manage from the moment that he pushes. He can't follow, unfortunately. And now maybe he was ready to enter. Probably he was ready to enter, but it's a game management where you understand that you don't need him, because it's a player that showed many times that it's not an up and down player. It's a player that you need. Probably if today you do 1-1 at the 60th minute, probably Conceição enters. But it's both. It's a tactical and fitness problem. Tactically, he cannot start a game, because tactically he will not be ready to be able to play for a long period up and down. So it's a player that you keep in that box ready to be open and to enter into. It's like a Ealing Junior. Ealing Junior, that was fantastic when he came up off the bench. But when was he coming up from the bench? When we were drawing and we were looking for that win, or when we were losing, we were obliged to go for that equalizer. It's not a player to manage a game. It's not a player to manage a game. Then, when Gjustjuve will be at 90 minutes or 75 minutes, not only be able to run and to do that only forward game, but 75 minutes of ups and downs, offensive, defensive phase, that's another discussion. Then we can see him more. Bangula was a player different than him, because Bangula was a player that was also sacrificing himself and coming back and paying attention more than a Ealing Junior, for example. But it's the physical condition, guys, that do not allow Gjustjuve to enter in these complicated games. You're up 1-0. You don't risk Gjustjuve there. You, in a game that you are controlling, you don't risk him. But we don't know if we will control the game from the beginning against Udinese. This is a consequence of how we played and what we saw, but maybe it was not like that. Maybe Udinese would have gone turbo power from the beginning, and then you have a Gjustjuve that cannot keep up. Did you see against Paphos? Against Paphos, he was really in difficulty because he was managing his minutes, and then he was totally cancelling himself. And I agree with Colo. When he says, to be honest, I don't care about rotation for the last remaining games, just win them and play the strongest 11. This is the reality. That's what we are speaking about. Did Gjustjuve do enough today? Showed enough today? For whatever excuse, physical or not physical, to deserve a start at Juve? To me, no. Boga, yes, today he plays. Di Gregorio received a lot of chances. At a certain moment, we are approaching the end of the season where we don't care about romanticismo or the fun of the supporter, or some people that were here because I saw them earlier, like Gjustjuve needs to leave that shit club because they are supporting a player or a nationality more than a club. But this is not the moment to do that. We are on the 14th of March, and before the kickoff, we were 6th. This is the reality. Some people forget about it. We were 6th behind Como. Okay? So, Di Gregorio, it's in a difficult moment. We tried. It's not working. Oh, sit on the bench. Jonathan David, we tried. The only answer that he gave was in January. For the rest, it's not the player that is working for us. At the moment, he is not. So sit on the bench. But we already put up and that there. But it's also not working. So also on the bench. The impact of Boga was clear for everyone. Today he starts, and maybe next game he will not. But today he deserves to play, and we saw him today he's solving the game with this decisive goal. I believe that all the discussions about Chekarov, Di Gregorio, Jonathan David, because I love USA, because I love Canada, because I love Kosovo, because I love the shiny player, because I want to... It makes no sense. Here we are in a moment where we were 6th before kickoff. Today we are 4th, waiting for the result of Como Roma tomorrow. And then we still have 9 games for all the teams to understand who will arrive there. For Juve, it's vital to go and to win. This is the pure reality. You like or you don't like. It's not about playing games and satisfying the ego or the curiosity on the entertainment level of some people. We are seeing a team that is growing, that is starting to win also some games that probably would not have won with exactly the same player that we were massively criticizing, correctly criticizing months ago. So, to me, we are doing what we need to do with the players that we have at the moment. At the moment, it's that what we need to be happy about, the 3 points. Look, there is one huge big difference. One huge big difference with the past months of March. In the past months of March, what were we focusing on, unfortunately? We were hoping, we were praying that we were doing what could have been done or fighting until the end to arrive 4th, right? And we were here saying, we don't care how we play. The most important thing now are really the 3 points. Hopefully we arrive there. This is what we were all saying, you remember? And then we will think about it in the future, and then let's see what will happen next season. Let's turn the page, qualify top 4 so that we have the money to do well. This is what we were speaking about. Today, we are saying let's qualify to top 4 because we want to add something to what we are building. That's a huge big difference today. What I see today with Spalletti, that you know that I didn't want at Juve, I see with Spalletti a Juve that already started to build. And yesterday, there was a meeting with Spalletti to make clear we continue with Luciano Spalletti. So season 26-27 already started today with Udinese Juve. Because we want to go to reach that top 4, not to reset everything, to give continuity to what Spalletti started, to giving him the right reinforcement, to accelerate, to implement, and to find the tools that are available. It will be difficult to catch, but to give them at disposal of Spalletti to do even better. So we are in a different state, us Juventini today. We still pray to arrive top 4, but with the intention of giving continuity, which in the past we said, let's arrive top 4 so that we can dismantle everything. Is that a good analyze or not? Paul, we are overperforming. Now it's not the time to shake things up. Hold the line. Shake things up in the summer when Spalletti has a preseason to prepare. People are, it's like 6 years that if you go and you look at the average hours of the post games, they are like 4 hours 15. Here we are 30 minutes or less, and that's why I will close, because my intention is also to reduce a bit the post game lives, And that's what I will do now, because it's Saturday and I want you to have good time with all your family. It's true, huh? It's the same in a way. We say, it's always the same with Juve. We arrive at March and we are fighting for top 4. It's true. But if you are watching the games, if you are understanding the situation, if we are opening a bit our eyes, it's a different March than what we saw. Yes, we are fighting the top 4, but with the open window to finally something that can be different. And that's not a promise, that's a hope. But we have hope. In the past, we didn't have that hope. Grazie, Ahmet, and that's probably the last message of the evening. Ciao, Beppe, brother. Congrats to you and to all the Juventini of the world for the 3 points today. Message of Ahmet Maruf. Thank you, my friend. And with that one, and with all the new Juventini of the world, we go to bed. I don't know if I will do the recap video now or probably tomorrow. I don't know, probably tomorrow morning. Could be that I continue to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm in the middle of season 2. I need to catch up. Or I watch a movie, or I don't know. I die. We won, and that was the most important thing. With a clean sheet. We are back with a clean sheet. Grazie, forza, Juve.